folks, to the D&D podcast with your host, Gregory, and his three companions, Mikhail, Garb, and Zon.
We're back. And last time on D&D, it was session 71, leaving Marshburg. It was day 214. It's the middle of spring, and the city has survived. The city of Marshburg has survived, but now there are many fewer people. That day alone, the day of being besieged, brought their numbers down from 1,900 to less than 1,500, with most of the casualties coming from able-bodied demographics, such as guards and able-bodied men. And unlike the orcs with their queens, they cannot recoup their losses as quickly. Credorio comments that he wishes they were able to hold out longer because the orcs would surely starve and their reinforcements would genetically deteriorate, as the ravenous queens would be forced to eat lower and lower quality food to stay alive. He has a theory from observing orcs that the orcs naturally become bad bloods based on the type of food that is eaten. When high quality food is lost and no longer available, their genes deteriorate to the point where they're eating bad bloods, and that causes the very worst mutations to occur in future generations. A group led by Jorgensen, the berry merchant, wants to leave the city. He's bearing a white flag of surrender. Jorgensen is promptly beaten by Garb in the street and insulted. He stays.
Yeah,
there are many others. Yeah, right in the street, throw him in the mud. Mikhail tries to stop the crowd and convinces some, but still some leave. They are not even allowed to petition for their lives to be spared before they're killed.
Buddy.
Is everything good with Buddy?
We're trying to keep Buddy and Bear separated, and Seth left the door open. Buddy.
Yeah, he seems kind of agitated.
Buddy, it's just Bear's actually been the one who really is the aggressor. But it just sucks because you can't. He gets free roam of the house, and poor Buddy now has to spend a lot of time in my room now. I get him in the backyard and throw the ball and stuff, but we have to keep him separated because Bear will sometimes it hasn't happened in a while, but because we've kept them separated, and I'd rather be safe than sorry and have not one of them get hurt.
Yeah. Well, that's complicated. That's tough. What the heck is this? Anyways, so let me continue. The next day, day 215, it is decided that they must abandon the city, and the solution that is decided on is taking the few ships and boats that they have and floating with the current down to the jungles of madness, where they have a chance at survival away from the orc horde. They plan to use a large funeral barge from an underground tomb below the city, the fishing vessels, and some small dinghies. The fleet can carry 400 or so people, but the adventurers organize the people to build rafts as best as they can that day, and they manage to construct enough to carry an additional 260 people. Fishermen whose ships were volunteered and their families are given priority, as well as tykes, lads, lasses, and women. Somehow Jorgensen manages to claim a seat aboard the boats. That night, they opened the sealed western gate and bid farewell to the passengers on the fleet of boats. Skinnyleaf, Credorio, and Sandra the werewolf hunter are designated as the protectors and chaperones of the 660 who are headed south. They are not spotted by any orcs.
Just to cut in, I realized we never gave Jorgensen the note we were supposed to give him. Let's keep going. From Lucky City. Damn it. Lucky City.
That is a good memory. I had not. Yep. That didn't occur to me at all.
Completely forgot. We'll talk to him. We're almost at. We're at the. We'll continue, Greg. We'll see when we're there.
The remaining people, who are remaining in Marshburg, are planning to join the adventurers in a march to Crover, keeping safe, hopefully, by hugging the shoreline of the river and traveling through the night. They hug the shoreline and escort people over the moat using Garb's stone wall spell. Each group of 100 is mixed with elderly women and some disabled, so they're slowly sneaking north. But as Archibald, the weapon shop owner, asks, "What happened to the Stouties?" They hear screams from the north and learn that the first group has been spotted by orc scouts and is who have sounded the alarm and are now massacring these people. Hundreds die in minutes. And as chaos unfolds, "To the river" is shouted by the adventurers, and those within earshot jump into the river and float in the chilly water south. After about an hour, they land in a forest south of Berryburg, where the survivors try to regroup. Many are shivering with cold. Excuse me. And they rest on the forest floor that night, very miserably. The next day, the adventurers gather the consumable supplies they can and bring the weaponless, starving, thirst-racked survivors south along the coast of the river towards the only place they can think of, the destination of the Berryburg fleet, the North Jungle. So over the next 9 days or so, there's a long pilgrimage around the river.
Greg, sorry to interrupt. How many survivors did we have again from the group?
It's like 20, right?
Total?
No,
You arrived with 4 guardsmen, 17 men, 11 women, 2 strong lads, and Archibald.
Okay, sweet. I didn't know this was with us.
Glad we saved Archibald.
Archibald, the weapon shop owner, yeah.
Archie.
So you guys are now waiting on this side of the river, right here, ready to cross it, and just waiting for the plan. There's a small encampment of survivors. You know, there's about 20 or so. No, actually more than that. About 33 or so survivors. And they are eager to get there, and they're really hoping that there is in fact a camp in the jungle of people with Skinny Leaf, Cadorio, and the others.
Gabe, can you send the messenger bird into the
No, I think I was supposed. How close are we again, Greg?
Oh yeah, that's right. You need to turn into a bird yourself.
You're not too far from where this is supposed to be.
So
Yeah.
Gabe, turn into that white owl. Yeah, white owl. I just realized.
Yeah,
Okay.
turn into a grape white owl.
Yeah, white grape,
Okay.
white owl.
All right. You guys are here. All right, make a animal transfiguration roll. First roll of the night.
Ah, 6.
You turn into a pigeon.
Wait, I think I'll test out my new spell now.
What?
So this is a level 5.
It's a level 5.
I think it's a
It was
level
a
5.
level 2.
Oh no, level 4 actually. It's an advanced animal transfiguration. So you can be any animal you want, up to like
no,
2,000
not that
pounds.
one. My cherub dot my re-rolling instant.
Oh, okay. Now what level
What
is that? I think
I think you said it was a level 2.
Seems
It's like
good
once
as
a day
fuck.
level 2, right?
oh no, that was for something else. That
for the spirit
is actually
thing.
a level 4. And the blood cost is 10.
Okay, but I can use it, like, can I maybe do that like 3 times a day?
You can use it as many times per day, but
Hold on.
every time you use it, the blood cost is doubled.
Tabby's crying.
Oh man.
Come on, what's going on with your son?
So Seth and Eric, are you guys moved into the new place yet?
Not until the 18th, right?
Oh, this month though.
Eric. Take out your headpiece.
What?
Michael asked you a question.
Oh,
Michael, can you
Uh,
repeat the question?
I
sorry.
was wondering when you guys are moving in, or if you had moved in. I was just curious. Like,
Yeah, we're moving on the 18th, right?
16.
16th.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's the 16th.
very nice. That'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it just threw me off because I thought it was the 18th. So that's even way that's sooner than I thought it was.
Wow. How's the place look?
We haven't been able to look at it because we can't see it until the 16th.
Wow. Have you seen pictures?
Yeah, from what I can tell, it's nice. I mean, it's decent.
Is it an
pretty
apartment?
nice, I think.
Countertops, right? What? Is it? Do we have granite countertops? Can you pull up pictures? Here, I'm gonna have Eric pull up pictures. They're my secretary, and then
Okay.
my young Jamie over here, and then he's gonna. Hey, Eric, pull that up.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
hey.
Jamie.
Can you pull up that 2-bedroom, Jamie?
Damn it, I have to
I
pee
thought
now.
it was the landings.
You guys are moving into the landings? That's hilarious. You'll be right by Mario.
What? That's dope.
Oh wow.
You know where this neighborhood is, Chaphead?
I
It's across
probably
the
do.
street from Gabe's old apartment.
Oh, Red Cliff
Oh,
kind of
no.
area.
That's not where it is it? Then?
No, it's just right next to Burkdale on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's right by the Bob Evans. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, man. That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're
Across
not
the street.
in Burkdale. We're right down. We're like a half a mile from Burkdale.
That'll be fun.
My current roommate lived there. He had a one bedroom, and he said he used to like jog to Burkdale.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys
Yeah.
can walk to
I heard
restaurants.
Burkdale was like a lot of the restaurants and shit are running out of business.
I don't doubt it, dude. I mean, it's sort of like a fad place. It's not. It's like a gimmick. You know, like
Once you've
it's
seen
like
it
they
enough.
try to replicate a European city. They try their hardest to make something.
Dope in a way.
Yeah, like it's cool.
I do like it.
Yeah. If there were more places like that, that would be dope. It's just so expensive, probably the shopping there and stuff like that. Maybe
Yeah,
people
because they I mean,
fun,
you don't have to pay for parking, which is nice, but like the restaurants there are mostly subpar. I mean, and it's all restaurants. Like how many fucking restaurants can you have on the same like is this all this is? Is a restaurant sublet? Like isn't there
And you
nothing
buy
else
clothes and then you go to the
Barnes and
restaurant.
Noble is cool, but yeah,
Yeah.
I feel it, man. It'd be nice if they had even just like a little convenience store or something. The zoning is so bad.
Hmm.
Like,
Maybe like a grocery store.
I wish it was closer to Japan than Europe. Like
The landings?
No, I
with
was
zero
thinking
zoning laws, just like, because
Yeah,
that's how it is
just-
in Japan. They
I
don't
think
care.
that's cool.
I think it's kind of cool too.
Yeah, zoning
It would
messes
just
people up.
suck, if you were living, in your nice country house and then someone builds fucking, I don't know, a
Nike factory
McDonald's right
to it.
next to it. Yeah.
Right next to it.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so
Gabe
let's get
spell.
back to it then.
Yeah, Gabe, you've just turned into a pigeon, and that spell, we were discussing that spell. That's right. A small cherub appears. Reroll anything but a natural 1. And the blood cost is 10. And every time you do it, it increases by 10 blood cost.
If I don't, can I at least nullify a level 1? Like, will it not count as a level
Yes,
1?
yes. I
Okay.
think we can do that. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Reverses critical fails, but
Yeah, it just goes to like a 2 or something. Like,
you can't re-roll it.
I gotta
Yes.
sit on the next one. Damn. New spell, the level 4 animal transfiguration. Let's turn up into a 200-pound animal.
Ooh.
Sorry.
So yeah, you can turn into a gorilla. You can turn into a mouse.
That's so cool.
But that's like
But
for
how-
bigger animals.
Like a full-size wolf, like 100.
Sure.
Like a dire wolf or
Timber wolf. Not
Yeah.
magical animals, but these are earthly animals that could be on the planet Earth right now.
Narwhal.
200
Sure.
pound narwhal.
I feel like aren't narwhals real?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
but they're not. They're like 800 pounds.
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, they have to weigh more than that. They're like an actual whale.
Yeah, I was
Enormous.
thinking like like the smallest, like a
Well,
baby whale.
If you want to do it as a level 5 spell, Gabe, you could do something more than 2,000 pounds.
Wait, 2,000 pounds.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you can do your spell.
Oh shit, I read it as 200 pounds.
No,
Damn.
dude, no.
Oh, that's sick. I can turn. Okay, holy crap, that opens up like a fat realm of stuff. That's gonna
Yeah.
be super
Into
cool.
a polar bear, and then a
We're
polar
gonna
bear
turn you
is
into like a
crazy.
big elephant and just push you down the hill to use as like a battering
Okay.
ram.
Now,
So,
injuries sustained will be
Yeah.
sustained. So if you're all, you know,
yeah, an elephant going down a hill would get fucked up. He
So
doesn't
just
stay
push
the
him
same.
off the like the walls at Berryburg onto the battering ram. You know?
yeah, you could
Hey,
be a bird
Zabs.
and then fly 1,000 feet up,
Ooh.
however high birds can fly, and then just straight up turn into an elephant. And it's just, you die, but you
Do you
know,
guys remember I
That's what
tried
he did as
doing
the
that? I think I
dolphin.
turned into like
Yeah.
a seal once.
yeah, you tried to turn into a whale, but the best your level 2 spell or whatever it is could do was a dolphin. And so you just
So
were
just a
there,
dolphin on the
and
boat.
the people were just hitting you with the paddles of their
Yeah.
boat. Like this freaking dolphin wizard. So yeah, you guys are at the coastline. You've just turned into a pigeon. You can float around, fly around.
I
You
think
can
I'm just gonna have to keep retrying.
gonna be
Because
an
I
owl?
told her I'd be a white owl.
Okay, go ahead, try again.
I'm gonna use luck on this time.
Now luck has a blood cost now of 3.
Oh, damn it. Hold up, let me consult my papers.
Check the spell book.
Yeah, check the spell book.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
guys,
got my
hey,
grimoire right here,
Most
guys.
important thing I'm gonna say tonight. Let's get a folder. Let's keep these things here. And let's put them on the shelf and let's keep that here. No going back and forth from Seth's to Seth's grandpa's to Seth's great grandpa's. We got to keep this here at Gabe's house. Okay.
Make sure to I recommend backing up things just by taking pictures of them too.
Absolutely. Yes. I would recommend
so
doing
easy.
that now, actually. If you have a phone,
So you
take
know
a
what I'm
picture.
Okay.
Just
Because
for
what I
just
could
for
do is like I could
draft.
scan these. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can scan it again just for safety. I'm just saying for safety. It's not glamorous. But yeah, just so we're not in any situation where we have to like, what was my
Yeah.
inventory again? You know, just
I'll
for
take
safety.
I'll take my packet home and then I'll for sure scan it. And then
Okay.
that way when it's scanned, I'll send it to the group chat
There
as
you
a
go.
PDF.
Wait, no, why
Yeah.
don't you keep that here and then just
I would recommend keeping it here. You know, take a
Yeah, I could
honestly,
reprint it. Doesn't matter.
I think you
Either
could
one.
reprint it, keep a copy at both places.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're right.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, no, that man, I was so happy having that fucking printer today.
Yeah, that
I
is
do.
wonderful.
So I lost 3 HP and I'm gonna roll for this next snow owl, white snow owl.
Okay.
4, god damn it, 19. I guess with the
19.
luck. but
You're a
gee,
white snow owl.
Give me the map.
You stand out very starkly against the blue cloudless sky. It's a hot day on the border of the desert. You're kind of in like savanna type territory. The river is not nearly as wide as it was when it's near Berryburg. The river has kind of thinned out over, hundreds of miles. It's now probably only a few hundred feet across.
Damn, still a big old river. Big river. What's this river
I
called?
wanna
The
sweep
Akaros
the
River.
border of the forest and just do like do owls screech?
You could caw or do the hoot.
Hoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll hoot. Yeah, I don't know why I asked if they screech. I'll just hoot.
So Gabe, you fly around, you cross, and this is going to be your path. Make a spot check.
12.
12. Okay. You recognize there's something that looks like a large structure. You get a little bit closer. It's the funeral barge. You spot it, and you also spot a bunch of other boats.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Giovanni's being mean to Noel, and I'm about to put him in timeout.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, I want to take this time to check on the members of our party and see what
Yes.
their needs are.
Let's see here. Okay. The needs of the party. Very kind of you to seek that out.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what his deal is today, dude, but he's just being a jerk to her for no reason.
Well, there are, two lads. There's still this one little kid. His name is Thayer. He's trying to, he's like obsessed with Gabe since he was given these enchanted warming socks. And he
I
wants to
forgot I gave him
worship.
those.
Even though Gabe like punched him in the face, told him, hey, don't do what I do. Don't be like me. He's still trying to worship Bismillah and he doesn't know how. Because he thinks that he'll get magical powers. There's Archibald. Archibald is really excited to see people again, but honestly, everybody's kind of, this is now the final moment of like suspense. They're waiting to see, from you, Gabe, hear back from you, if there are survivors there, if anyone made it. Now, I'm going to ask all three of you guys to make a luck roll. This is a natural
13.
17, 13, okay.
4.
Okay. 7, 3, 4. Okay.
Mine was 13. by the way,
Yeah,
not
17, 13.
17 plus 13, rather 7 plus 3, and then that's 10 minus 6, because I'm taking 10 as the base, is, I think, what is that? 4. So 4% of the people did not know. 14%. No, that's not right. Sorry, guys, my math.
It'd really be 20.
Only, yeah, I'm just doing some kind of calculations I planned in the head. 4% of the people on the journey did not survive. But other than that,
That's
it's
good.
4% of 660 have survived the journey. So
even the ones that went with Skinny Leaf in them.
yeah. So
Oh,
it
okay.
was
Those are
a
the ones.
very successful venture. Even those crazy ramshackle rafts, 4% of like the people died along the way, either from
Wow.
rather just the boats fell apart.
So
So
that's 24 people.
that 24 people?
Yeah.
I'll trust your
That's
math on that.
1% is of 660 is like 6.
No, wouldn't that be 60?
No, it's 6. That's 10%.
Oh yeah,
6.6 people. That's 1%.
Yeah,
So
so
6 or 7 people.
I think it
So
looks like
7
26.4 people, 26
Yeah.
people on rafts, little makeshift rafts that you guys put together. Those people drowned or the rafts fell apart and they didn't make it.
Wow. That's pretty good. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Successful exodus of Berryburg.
Yeah, and those people even could still be alive. They're just lost. So we'll see. Maybe one dude's gonna come out of the forest eventually.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a very hard maybe. That's more likely
Yeah.
no.
Watch Jorgensen have died because I forced him to go on the shitty raft.
He's with us.
Oh, that's
no,
right.
not Jorgensen. Not Jorgensen.
Okay.
Who had the highest roll? I think it
I
was
did.
Seth. So Seth, make a D6 roll.
Uh-oh.
4.
Okay, so 4% of the remainder have died of random diseases since then.
Damn it.
Ah.
What about Warm Sock Boy?
No. This is of the people in the new
Yeah,
Berryburg
okay.
settlement.
That's like 50 people died. 52 people.
Not bad.
Well, actually, no, because it's 4% of 600. So you have to take. So Greg, minus the original
Yeah.
4%, and then do 4% of that total.
Yeah. So I do the calculations here. There's 607 people left. However, some other things have happened since then.
Guess we're gonna have to mercy kill them all.
So Gabe,
Yeah,
do you want to land in this Do you want to land in this area? Or do you want to go right back to the...
So it's confirmed. I've regrouped with everybody.
You can. Right now you're in the air, you're looking down with your owl eyes. You see that they've used the funeral barge, this huge funerary ship, decorative, kind of almost like an Egyptian looking ship. It's upside down and it's being used as some kind of makeshift shelter. It's not upside down, excuse me. It's right side up, but they've propped it up and it's being used as kind of a shelter.
I'll fly back to the group and lead them that way.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, you didn't want to meet with Skinny Leaf?
That's I'm assuming who's in the funeral barge.
Oh, okay.
I misunderstood. So you see there is a settlement here.
He thought you might regroup with us.
No, so my intention with flying over here was to be spotted by Skinny Leaf in the group, which I'm assuming happened when I went to go do that.
You can get her attention.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do by hooting and stuff, because I told her to keep an eye out for that white owl.
Oh, you know what? Now that I think of it, she is not immediately apparent, but you can get some people's attention. And you've passed word along to these survivors that there will be a white owl. Do you want to do that?
You could just turn into yourself and talk to them. I guess you might not want to do that because then you have to turn back into a bird. But
I mean, we'll probably get a good day of rest after this. I don't mind using the spells.
I say
we should.
Just wait around, because you have an whole hour. Just wait like 30 minutes until Skinny Leaf shows up or comes out of the crowd.
Well, it seems that she hasn't noticed. I'll just dispel and like in front of the group and ask where Skinny Leaf is.
So you land. It looks like it's a settlement, of some hundreds of people. A lot of people are there. Halflings. They don't look so happy. They're pretty miserable looking. But as soon as you dispel, their eyes light up. Literally a crowd of people forms around you. They're so happy to see you. They can't believe that you are here, which means the other two are here as well, and likely some other survivors. But they're confused as to why you're here. They thought you were going to be going north to Crover. So
it's been a major illusion of banquet.
It's like Plankton eating his meatloaf.
It's like, wait, what happened to all the other guys? You guys are hungry, huh?
Anyways,
I want to seem really somber but serious and say we were attacked. I'm with the group of the few that survived.
Oh no, this is terrible news. We're grateful to have you here. This is a random fisherman. The majority of the people that were there are not men. It's like only about like 45 men. The rest are women, and mostly it's children. More than half is children, and like rather.
Is it 40 able-bodied men?
Yeah, 45 able-bodied men. The other fishermen, people who own boats. Their boats have been converted into makeshift shelters. And there's also a collection of little small, kind of very rudimentary, almost tribal looking little teepees made of sticks and leaves. Not very comfortable looking. But as you know from the jungles of madness, it rains very, very heavily at times. So it's better than being out in the rain.
So we only have 5 guards though, right? Like trained soldier townsmen.
Yes. And in fact, in this group, the powerful people are Skinny Leaf, Sandra, Credorio. You don't know how powerful Jorgensen is, but he's the only non-fisherman, kind of party member type character.
Ask for Skinny Leaf.
Yeah, I want to say where's Skinny Leaf? That's urgent.
She's hunting. We can tell her that you came if you want to go back to your party.
Yeah, I think maybe we should. I'll just turn into a bird again, and I want to lead these guys like to the rest of the group.
Fare thee well. Come back soon, please. We need rations. We're starving.
Yeah, we're all gonna have to do some good hunting.
Good
yeah,
will.
we will.
Yeah, for apples. Because
How do you like them? How do you like apples, guys?
I've never watched it.
Oh, damn it, Seth. You need to watch
I just had to reference it because it's the first thing that came to mind.
Gotcha.
Well, what does our party need then?
I'm just gonna lead you guys to this place, and we're gonna have to hunt the forest.
You'll
Yeah,
need to
we
swim
got this.
across the river. It probably shouldn't be an issue. I'm gonna make rolls for the people if you want them to forge this river. Okay, so this is the destination of this little camp. So do you guys want to cross the river and make your way there?
Yeah, should we like human chain or something?
Sure. Or 300
I
people. I
mean,
don't know if
you have
that wouldn't be
your
enough.
spells. Greg, I mean, why don't we just? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. We'll do that. No way spells. Let's do it.
One person had trouble swimming. It delays you unless you use some kind of. Gabe, you could turn into a fish and help them.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I'll use my first big animal transfiguration to turn into like a whale.
A manatee.
Well, I was thinking if I turn into a whale, you guys could literally just walk across me.
Well, it's not that small. But
Oh, okay.
Big. Like I'd be a manatee, dude, because people could ride on top and shit. That'd be cool.
Okay.
I'm just
Still
gonna
a cool
use.
creature.
I'm gonna use what's it called? Tectonic shift, and I'll lift up the ground and make the water less shallow or more shallow. I mean.
okay. The river is shallow enough that you actually make a difference. In certain points, you can now touch the bottom of it. There's still deep areas, but it makes it much, much easier. And especially with Gabe, actually, Gabe, you didn't declare what animal you were.
Maybe a dolphin because it's faster, and I've got the fin.
Because it's faster.
So you're a dolphin. You're helping anybody who seems to be struggling. Use your little sonar echolocation and zoom around, helping people who are slipping, scared of water. And you guys cross the river.
Sweet.
Okay, it's about, half a day's journey or so. But you make it to.
Have we seen any signs of orcs?
Absolutely none. Not since you guys came upon an orc camp and lost a lot of people. Since then, there's been no sign of orcs. And you guys have been giving a wide berth to any kind of orc territory.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna, when time comes, I think we're gonna have to talk about putting up like Greg, can you go right below the fork in the river?
Right here?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to build like a lookout.
Okay. It's fine.
So this is a great distance. From here, this is like half a day's journey.
But I almost feel like that's the perfect amount of time that you would want to know.
We're in the forest. It's already difficult to get through the forest. So if even we have people right outside of the forest, that'll give us enough time.
I know, but I'm thinking like even in medieval times, you'd only have maybe like 1 or 2 soldiers on like a far outpost, and then they could just send like a bird maybe, or one of them could go running and let us know. It could be.
Well, we'll figure that later. Let's get to the place.
They could take a boat and get there a lot faster, maybe.
Yeah.
So once upon arriving, the survivors you're with, the 33 or so, they're confused. They thought they were going to be like a city or some kind of settlement there. There's nothing visible from the outside of the jungle. Right now, you're just on the savanna, the plains of the savanna. But it's only as you get closer that you can see that the little shelters and the ships that have been converted into homes. It's kind of a marshy territory at first, but then you get deeper and it's smoother, it's more solid land. You're up kind of on the top of a flattened hill, many trees all around, and this new settlement. people have been pretty industrious, converting these ships, many of which were just like ramshackle rafts, into livable structures. They don't look beautiful at all, but they look kind of functional as like, especially like the great funeral barge at the top there. You can see smoke coming out of it. There's somebody lit a fire inside of it. They're cooking something up. You smell venison cooking. Skinny Leaf recently came back with a deer over her shoulder, bringing some food in. You can see people coming back from the marsh. There's some fishermen with their fishing rods over their shoulders. They're bringing some fish in. Little kids, tykes, come out from the forest with a little basket full of cola nuts, and they're making things work. They're really struggling. There's a lot of disease. People are constantly complaining. You hear all around this. But then hope returns to this campment, especially when they see you, Mikhail. They're so happy to see you. In fact, you hear tearful reunions from some of the women that were in your party, mothers of children, reunited. A father comes back. Archibald is even happy to see Jorgensen. They were old, perhaps competitors at one point, but now that the whole Berryburg economy is destroyed, it's Ronald McDonald and Colonel Sanders being friends. So they are happy to see each other.
That brings up something in me. I would like to go up to Jorgensen and apologize, like with a slightly bowed head, and say, I meant everything I said, but my actions could have been a lot better. Forgive me. Maybe we should turn a new leaf.
New Skinny Leaf.
And then I wink at Skinny Leaf. Oh well, she's not there, so.
No, she actually is there. She's a bit far away, but she's coming over to you guys. Jorgensen replies, kind of stammering. He almost cringes when he sees you, expecting a backhand of some sorts. But he shakes your hand really heartily. I think we can. You're in the new Berryburg. There's new blood here. We can put the bad blood behind us.
I want to say, and on that note, Jorgensen, we do have a note for you.
Oh geez, yeah, that comes. You're ruining my apology.
I know. That's why I'm doing this.
Oh no.
So I want to hand him a note. I want to go, I do apologize to be such a stark contrast, but don't shoot the messenger. And then I want to use, as soon as I say that, I'm going to use my new spell, Greg.
Which spell is this?
Laughing Fit. I want to make him laugh really hard at this joke.
So that's a combat spell. He cannot perform actions. Well, it could be used as combat. It could be just a conversational thing. You hit someone with it, you say a punchline. You say really, it's all you need is just one word, and that is the trigger MK Ultra word that causes them to go into a laughing fit where they can't take actions.
Okay, never mind then. At the very least, I just want to make. I didn't want to make that joke though.
What's this note? And so, is there a note from your inventory?
It's not mine. Who has the note? One of you guys has it. Thank you.
I honestly don't remember if we decided on which one of us has it.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that we have the note though, because you gave it to us.
No, I know we have it, and I completely forgot about that as a thing. But
Yeah.
hold on, I need to look up.
Can I opt in and say that I had it, Greg?
Let's see.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it. That's got the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I don't mind just saying Seth has it because he has the bag of holding. Plus, I feel like he is the most diplomatic.
Yeah, for real. I don't even know how to read.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Michael definitely wouldn't have it.
What?
Yeah.
You hand him a note and it's like a scroll or something. It's the wrong thing. So you hand him a note, and it's the note from Bobo, the Bobcat, wealthy casino owner, gangster from Lucky City. And Bobo, or rather Jorgensen, has done him wrong in the past. So Jorgensen sees this. he sees it's from Bobo, and he says, I'll check my mail another time.
I'll tell him like I have no idea what's in the mail. We don't do that. All he did was say, give this to you.
Thank you.
I want to have tiptoed away, but use minor illusion to go like.
Oh gosh. So you do tiptoe away. So a little bit further in this settlement, which people are inviting you and shaking your hands and clapping you on the back and stuff, and they're saying, "Welcome to New Berryburg." We haven't come up with a name yet, so we're just going with New Berryburg for now. Spirits are pretty high when they see you, and especially with the smell of sizzling venison in the air. People are pretty happy, thinking that they might get a little bit to eat. But deeper in, you go past the funeral barge, come up to this weird kind of ramshackle shack of like wood pallets and stuff like that. Credorio is sitting cross-legged, arms folded, and he's looking at these couple of guys that are kind of hogtied, or rather just roped up against the trunk of a tree. And the two men are screaming, eyes wide. They are freaking out, and they've been doing this so much. Their
I want to
voices
go
are
look
kind of
one in
screaming.
the eye and poke him in the eye, and then ask Corderio, "What's up with these nerds?"
Gredorio sees you coming and, "Oh, Garb, what are you doing here?" And then you poke the guy in the eye. He hardly reacts, tries to bite your finger. You pull away in time. Gredorio asks what's going on. I assume you tell him. He tells you that these men went into the jungle and came back like this.
Oh, geez. Oh,
Well,
man. What
it
about
is-
Skinny Leaf?
Oh, she's from here.
I know, but it still kind of spooks me.
I want to say
I think she'll be okay.
I'll say more than likely they spent the night in the town. Were they gone overnight?
Oh, shit. You think they
Yeah.
spent the night at that one abandoned town?
Yeah, I want to ask him. Were they gone overnight? Were they gone for long?
No, actually, they were hunting.
At what time?
I don't remember. They left, came back a few hours later. Couldn't have gotten far. I'm starting to see why they call this place the Jungles of Madness.
Yeah.
Did they?
Kenny just warned us of evil spirits that haunt the nearby town, but
I wouldn't say nearby. That's a good distance away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So that's
Oh.
way on the south side.
You're right. It's completely quite a distance.
This is where Skinny Leaf's people are. You guys are all the way up here. This is half a day's travel through open land.
Yeah, so that could be like a week's journey through the woods.
So
Okay.
yeah, this is in fact, Skinny Leaf comes over and she sees you, greets you guys, and learns the update. And she tells you that she's been planning on going to her tribal grounds, the Wood Elf tribal grounds, for aid, ask for rations, but she can't leave the people just yet. She's actually one of the big sources of food. She goes hunting every day and brings back some food. She knows this land, these forests well, even though they're the northern part and not the southern, hotter part.
I want to try something on one of the crazy guys. I want to take my anti-hypnosis ring and put it on one of them as a test.
Wow. Let me see what happens here. I wrote some notes. Oh, so you put it on. He kind of sobers up a bit. He blinks, looks at you. Gar, you're here. The trees. All the trees are black.
I want to use Dispel Magic
Where he
on
went.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another good one, Seth. I want to wait. I want to have Seth do Dispel Magic before I ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on his forehead. I'm gonna do dispel magic.
You put your hand on his forehead. You used a spell on him, and as soon as you do, the counter hypnosis ring deactivates for a second.
Oh, damn
He
it.
tries to bite you. Make a reflex save.
All right.
I hadn't realized that might happen.
Yeah, I thought it would, but I got an 11 plus 4.
Gabe, roll for him. Roll for the guy.
5.
Okay, you managed to pull away just from his snapping jaws. He goes crazy for 5 or 10 seconds or something. Then the calm kind of returns as the dispel effect
I
wears
don't know
off.
who the other guy says that doesn't have the hypnosis ring.
No, okay. I'll do the other guy now. Dispel magic on the other guy.
It has no effect.
I want to
Okay.
ask this guy where you went in the forest.
I just went for a walk.
I thought you went hunting.
Specific.
Well, we went hunting. We were hoping to see something we could hunt. We have our little slings. He gestures with his shoulder. Cordorio has their stuff like weapons and knives and stuff.
I want to ask what direction he went into.
South, I believe, perhaps west. It's easy to get lost in there. Skinny
And you
Leaf.
remember nothing else?
He doesn't. So Skinny Leaf tells you guys that she believes that she actually doesn't believe this. She knows this. She's been told this since she was a little elf girl. A shrine must be created to Kashi. Rites must be performed. Kashi must be venerated as the primary god of worship. She believes that it's because there's many new arrivals, they're cutting down trees, that Kashi is upset with her forest being kind of abused, especially when it's in the name of another god. So she believes
Who do they
that.
worship?
Tanri.
You want to ask?
Par, I think, commerce.
Yes.
That's right.
So is there any alliance, like Kenpara and I'm sorry, what's the forest god?
Kashi,
Kashi.
god of
Kashi.
nature.
Can they coexist? Like, are they one of those types of gods
I
that can
think
kind of
they're in,
meld?
I think they're in direct conflict of each other.
I wonder though, because commerce and nature aren't necessarily like, it's not like, it's kind of, I feel like grayish.
No, I think it is more on the side though of against nature. Because think of commerce, you're like domesticating animals. That doesn't seem very free and natural. It's like you're cutting down wood, mining the stones.
You could say they complement each other though. Because think about like farming. If you have a good season in farming, like that gives you good money.
I'm thinking that the nature though almost isn't like that. It's like that seems more like, I don't know. This just to me though.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't.
Maybe we can consult the gods directly and see if Kashin would be willing.
I think we should convince the townsfolk to make one sacrifice to Kashi a day.
Oh, that seems a little taxing though, and they're not going to want to all of a sudden worship and sacrifice to another god. I feel like we need to find more common ground.
Either that or move somewhere different.
Yeah.
And that's going to be like hard, dude. That's like 600 people. That's just I feel like that's wanting like half of them to die almost.
Well, it depends how far we go. I'm thinking, there's not many places to go. We're kind of cornered up in there. Yeah, they might have to change worship or do something.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up. Sorry for the delaying here and there. Okay. New share. There we go. These are the gods. These are generally I haven't told you the relationship between these gods, but Rao and Tanri are absolutely opposites. But then there are some gods that are like opposites as well. Salos and Bismala are neutral gods, but they are definitely opposites. As far as you can't really tell if Kashi and Para are opposites. They're both in the neutral category, neither good nor evil, but they're not adjacent. And you don't know.
I have a suggestion, guys. I feel like we can make both of them work if we appeal to the gods, but do something like, so I can make a bunch of stone walls and maybe help them make like a more reasonable like nature living. And maybe they could learn some like nature techniques, and then grow like livestock and then sell it. And then maybe like
like coexist doing some natural farming, like super like.
Yeah, and then sacrifice some of the money they make to Kashi. Like burn it or turn it into something like golden statues or something.
Maybe they could.
Or every time they cut down a tree, they gotta plant a tree.
Yeah, something that just perpetuates and is like sustainable.
Yeah, she said that, and so now we're just standing here.
Well, I want to ask her, what are we going to do about these guys? Because I want my hypnosis ring back, and the second I take it off, he goes crazy again.
Skinny Leaf says, I believe once we construct a shrine or find whatever the source of this offense to Kashi is, if we can do anything about it, we need to do something. And then I believe these men will be cured.
Okay.
Until then, I would recommend that restoration spell that you have, Zong.
All right. I'm going to do a Song of Restoration, and I'll see how this goes. Okay. Now, with my wisdom being a 20, do I now have +5 on all my wisdom rolls, by the way?
That's right. Yeah. So that's your modifier, is +5.
Okay. And is that for this? Is this a wisdom thing?
I forget. I would just check the spell book.
Let me check real quick, and then I'll roll.
Greg, I would like to have Skinny Leaf follow me, and I want to find like a nearby clearing that has like a nice sun patch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a stone wall, but I want it horizontal to make it like into a
platform.
Yeah, a platform rather than the wall. Is that allowed?
Don't think that's almost a good idea. Maybe if it's in a clear area.
I think you could do that. In fact, the place that you guys are settled is kind of the nicest area. Almost bordering you on the north side of the town is like marsh.
So Greg, I got a 5.
A 5. Okay. He's feeling a little better. He's feeling a little bit less jumbled in the brain.
Okay. I don't want to waste any more level 2s for now. I think we should focus on trying to fix this thing in the forest first. But Gabe, I think you should just take his ring.
Oh yeah, I did mean to. Sorry, I meant to take my ring back because they're going to be healed anyways after we do this.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll do one more level 2. I'll see how this goes.
Okay. On the same guy or the other guy?
The other guy.
Okay.
6.
He's about at the same level as the other guy. They're both feeling better. It doesn't seem like their headaches are bothering them as much. They're not screaming as loudly, but they're still yelling more coherently now. They're yelling about the black trees.
Okay. I think we need to talk to the town and have like a meeting with them.
I think we do too.
They are definitely ready for that. They in fact are expecting that, in that you guys have been the generals of Berryburg. They expect that for New Berryburg as well.
So
I want to dress the people, people
Michael,
of Berryburg. What?
I think we should give them a goal and a time frame.
That's exactly what I have. I have some things in mind if you guys want to add on to, but
You'll
if I like
probably
forget,
say what I'm thinking anyways, I'm
Just-
assuming.
yeah.
Just give a general idea and I'll say if I think of anything.
Okay, so I want to address the people, people of Berryburg, gather around and let me tell you what we all are going to do to rebuild. And I want to tell them that like we're in a new place and there's a new like god that rules over the jungle, Kashi, and we need to respect that. And we can't go around cutting down the trees like we would back home. And we're gonna have to build a shrine to him. So I want like 20 of the strongest men to come with me to get the biggest river stones out of the river, and we're gonna set those up. And then everyone else needs to collect more acorns and plant them in a hole. Just bring them and start planting acorns around, spread the forest. I think that would please Kashi, and then maybe once it sees that we are helping, that it'll be letting us cut down some more trees for shelter.
And I will say if and for every and when we kill an animal, we must thank the animal for blessing us with their substance, like with their bodies.
And
And
make
we
sure
must-
we utilize like all of it
Yes,
to like bone tools and shit.
yeah.
I do want to add, I realize this is a drastic change of lifestyle. In no way is this forced upon you. But in these days of turmoil, we don't have many options. You don't have to stay here, but just know that if you do go, you're faced with a treacherous journey.
And we won't be there to help you. I'll add in. I'll say we're going to be here helping this town as much as we can, because I'll say that at least
I wouldn't make that promise. We've got a lot of stuff.
well, for now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're gonna help as much as we can for now, but we must solve because we've had a bunch of shit on our plate, really. You know, if I just say it plainly, like we're trying to help out as much as we can, but we're spread thin. And
What about the screaming in the woods?
I say this can be
Don't
resolved.
go into the woods. Don't go into the woods.
We need to
Yes.
go into the woods. There's a woman in there. She's screaming for help.
I say
What?
it is.
Right
There's
now,
a crowd of people who are yelling, yeah, what about those children in the woods? Are we going to help them or
Well,
what?
we better go and get them then.
No,
Wait, that
I didn't know
seems like a
about
trick.
I say this is the forest of madness for a reason, folks. It has its name.
Yeah, you have to learn and respect its ways. You're being tricked because you have no respect for Kashin and nature.
Skinny Leaf is standing behind you and nodding at all of this. She is her kind of sage wisdom and the fact that you guys have been so helpful so far. The townspeople, I'm going to say it without even rolling, they are generally agreeing to this. So they, the cooked venison is about to be cut up and butchered and divvied out. So the butcher kind of stands, or not the butcher, but there's a woman there with kind of a carving knife, and she stands and kind of improvises a little prayer. Oh, Kashi, we do not know your ways, but we will try to learn. And please help us do better and respect you. And please do not allow the orcs to kill us or the leopards to kill any more of our tykes.
Damn, they've already lost types.
So
They-
much-
they
so
have
much
lost.
childbirth.
There's a lot of death.
So much death.
Guys, we're gonna have to stay here like a week or two because
That-
I can help a ton with my stone walls. I
Guys,
can literally make them like protect them.
oh
'Cause
yeah,
Stone wall is 15 foot tall.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
and 10 foot wide. With just a couple of those a day, dude, they will have such a good settlement. And I could even make them maybe like a livestock pen somewhere in the open land from where we came from, where the red line is.
Yeah. That'd be
That way it's a
cool.
little bit outside of Kashin's territory.
Well, at the same time though, we need to incorporate the forest, like, so that Kashi, like, it can't be too much of a, you know what I mean?
Well, that's why I'm saying if it's out, because the thing is, I don't think Kashin's gonna like us making and in like a big, field, like a grazing field. Like, and it's marsh, dude. So think about like cows are gonna be getting stuck and shit. I feel like
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was misinterpreting. I thought you were saying like build a perimeter around the town and stuff. And then,
oh, I do mean that, but that
Yeah.
just for protection, like just as like
Yeah, just
city
extra.
walls, like
And then I could add my door. to
because the
stone
Jaguar's
wall.
not gonna, Jaguar's not gonna get
Okay.
over a 15-foot stone wall, I don't think.
Let's do that, dude. Let's
I
we'll
have an
construct-
idea.
Yes.
What if you like, what if we prayed Kashi to see if like it would want the river diverted? Because what if we use your stone wall to just divert the river to get all this water into the jungle more? I
Do you
almost
think
feel
that
like,
would be helpful though?
in a way, yeah, I don't know.
Well,
But
I almost feel
that's
like
why I would ask.
if you dammed off, no, that couldn't. I'm trying to think of like where you could put a dam so that water starts going into the desert, so there's more lush lands out there, so that maybe eventually they
Oh,
can move out
it would destroy the forest, though.
there. I know. That's what I just realized. That's what I realized.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Yeah,
check
yeah.
this out. What if somehow we could dig the river back into the forest on the other side?
Good idea. Like,
We do what?
no,
Maybe
Gabe's
we
saying
could,
like,
oh, you guys can't see where I'm pointing.
Gabe's like saying like you make a dam and then we make another river path,
So
so that way
Oh,
both can be achieved.
I see.
like loop
What's up,
the
Levi?
river back into it. See?
What's going on?
Yeah, long
Good to
time no
see
see, dude. How you been, bro?
Pretty good, you?
Yeah,
I've
I'm
been
good.
keeping up with your art.
Oh yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, I've been trying to. I haven't been posting at all.
Hey, Greg,
is that Felipe? Hey, dude.
Yeah, what up, Felipe?
How's it going, man?
how are you?
I'm doing
all
good.
right?
Yeah, doing all right. Doing all right.
Good. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so
I
much.
know I left you a like or a heart, I think, but yeah, it's amazing.
A heart means a lot.
Yeah,
I
I'm really
appreciate
happy
that.
for you, man.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. It's
Yeah.
been a
All
long
right, I'm gonna
time.
let you guys get back to
Yeah.
me, okay?
All right, good seeing you, please.
Peace. See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you around,
crashing
Felipe.
again?
No, I'm probably gonna go. You guys have a good night.
Dang.
You too, brother. So,
Okay.
I don't know, kids and everything.
Well, what'd you say? My mother. Greg, can you do one thing for me?
What's up?
Can you cross? I don't know how to show you. Can you go directly across from where our settlement is?
So I'm just kind of right now rudimentarily creating the outline of how things are. And I apologize. I should have done this before the session started. A lot. Honestly, creating this 2 session summaries and leveling you guys up took way longer than I thought it was going to take.
No.
The summaries were dope, though.
Oh, I'm glad you liked.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get that summary document. I feel like you should send.
Yeah, I just need to compile it, and there's some stuff that's just sloppy. I don't know if that'd be okay to send.
Oh, Greg, before I forget, do you think in the next couple of sessions, Eric might be able to join? It's like a random one-timer.
Perhaps so, yeah, for like a one-time, one-off thing. I think I think we could possibly do that.
Terraform.
I think that needs more pizzazz.
I'll
Looks
try.
like a cell or something.
Oh yeah, like an amoeba.
Yeah. There's some new line.
Whoa, and there are the cell walls, dude.
Oh gosh.
Huh?
What's my?
Because you said it looks like a cell.
Oh,
So this is generally the area of New Berryburg. Actually, this is the scale is not quite right, but
Like a little delay.
Yeah. Guys, at some point, we should make a crazy trek and just like sail for like a month or like a whole season into one direction in the ocean.
that would be crazy.
You know, pointing at the TV. No,
Is something playing?
nothing's fine.
Move, buddy. Move.
I just didn't know if he was allowed to watch something right now or not. So
You can watch that show I showed.
imagine like a devious way that show.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
find
trying to brainwash to become my psychic when I'm combatant.
It's like just videos of you going, you're gonna be my sidekick. You're gonna be my sidekick. You're gonna be ultra. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go pee really bad. And then the babies were upset about something. I had to get Gabe.
Little babies.
Yeah.
Maybe Geo's gonna be 5.
wow.
That's so crazy. And then, you know, Noelle's a smart little kid, man. She's like, what is she, 2? 1? 2?
I don't know.
I think she's 2. But she like, I was like, Noelle, why are you upset? And then she just pointed at Geo. It's like, oh, did Geo make you upset? And that's just funny because she's not saying anything, but she knows what I'm saying.
Aw.
And asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught her.
Oh, yeah, because she only speaks
Where's
Spanish.
the funeral barge in that
that's
chat?
the big one here, right in the middle.
I
These
see.
are all little ships. This is basically how the town looks. It's a loose town, and I'd like to do a more detailed map, but just to have something kind of and before, as we christen this, the current name is New Berryburg. What do you guys think of that? Is that
Berryburg, you
because
said?
you guys are basically deciding that they would go here? They are calling
No,
it
can't
Berryburg.
be- I don't think they should call it Berryburg, but
Maybe we should call it something between our names, like Zongab.
Zongapiel?
Or
Zongapiel.
what about Mikhail?
Where am I in there?
no.
Mikhail
It's
Garb.
named after Mikhail.
I feel like
Zongarbiel.
I want to call it Dwarf Town.
Or what about Kashilin?
Yes, it's population mostly halflings. It's called Dwarf.
maybe like Halfling City or something, or like
Oh. What about the Green City?
yeah, Emerald City or something.
Is
Yeah.
that from Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What are some green names?
How about Za City?
Or Jungle
Zaza
City.
City.
I just don't think there's gonna be berries there anymore. So like you can't call it Berryburg. What if it was Marsh City or like
Marshland?
yeah, that's not bad. Marshland or like
Sounds like a country.
Maybe everyone can vote on what they want to call it, and like we'll pick a name out of the hat. I don't know about that, but it seems
Or-
like a waste of time.
each name rolls, and then which rolls the highest.
Do you guys want to give?
Brooklyn?
Do you guys want to call? Give 3 names, and then you ask everyone to kind of like a cheerometer. Hey, what do you guys like the most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys go first. I need a second.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
decide
gonna
by the time
say-
you're ready. You've decided.
Okay, let me look up an Elvish name. Hey, Greg, would you do that for me?
In what lore verse? Is this?
I just
is
want
this
look
Tolkien's?
just yeah. If you have, I just want an Elvish. Look up Forest City.
Keebler.
Oh my God.
That would be a funny name.
I'll just look it up.
I want mine to be Big Green.
Okay.
Big green. Okay.
Or the Big Green. The Big Green.
The Big Green. Okay.
Greentown. Greenton.
Big green.
All right, I have a name.
Okay.
So it's Tor Kavas.
Or Kavas.
Yeah, so it's TAUR
Power Kavas.
CAVAS.
Or Kavas.
All right. Marshburg for mine.
Marshburg.
I named the city how I named my character.
Or Kavas.
It means for city.
For city. Okay.
Damn it, now I wish I made mine Dwarf Town.
No one's gonna vote for yours. If that's the case.
I don't think anybody's gonna vote for mine anyways. The Big Green. Hey guys, who wants to go to the Big Green?
So you guys
Oh,
convene. You guys convene, and some hours have passed. It's now late evening. It's getting a little bit dark under the canopy of jungle trees. And you guys have just been staring at each other for a little bit, telepathically communicating, as you are known to do. A crowd gathers around, and you tell everyone, "Hey, we're going to decide on the name of this town." And you put it to a vote. You put it to a vote. It seems like people are leaning towards Marshburg.
Sweet.
They don't trust an Elvish name.
Yeah, check the voting machines. I think they're rigged.
Yeah, I want to ask.
How many mail-in votes? How come there's 2 weeks of mail-in votes that we got to count here? There's only 660 people, but there's 7,000 ballots.
Yeah.
And they're all for the Big Green.
Yeah, a lot of these people are dead.
What's wrong with the Big Green, huh?
Yeah, there's 2,000 ballots from dead voters.
Yeah. 500 votes for the Big Green. 100 for Torkavas. 2,000 for. Wow. These are getting orc votes in there.
Mine got outvoted over Torkavas.
Yeah, no. So, but Marshburg. No, but
No.
seriously, what were the results?
The results.
I thought those were the real
I mean-
ones.
No.
We don't need to see the results, but if you guys want,
No, it's just for Gabe's bragging rights.
Yeah, I want to.
Big Green was second place.
Oh, so he did get more.
Yeah, so most of the halflings didn't know what that meant in Elvish, and they kind of said, I don't know about that. They like Skinny Leaf, but they're not pro elf. Marshburg, I think they kind of like the Berg sound to it because it sounds a lot like Berryburg, but it's now Marshburg. So kind of has some of their identity, but it's also relevant to the current situation. On that note, that's the end of the session. No, I'm gonna take a quick break. Got to go to the bathroom.
It's not though, right?
It's not. No. I'll check in with you guys in like 10. How about that?
All right. So guys,
Make sure you shake twice. I'm gonna check.
So
Okay.
guys,
I'll send you the picture.
I was thinking
Drip
about
footage.
adding a new subsection called objectives. And now I'll have the objectives written down so we don't get lost, like we don't lose track of things.
That's a great idea.
Like that.
Does
Like-
he? Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, because we've only completed literally, I think, like 2 missions ever. Or maybe
Yeah.
more than that, but we completed Across the Desert, which was basically Seth's mission to get all the blind people across.
Yeah.
And we delivered Tonry safely. I'm trying to think of something else we completed.
Maybe
Uh,
we
We successfully installed a new leader in the Blue Empire.
Oh, actually, we did get the Berryberg formula,
Yep.
and we created peace between them and
Yeah.
APOP.
Cured vampirism. It's fucking
Actually,
great.
yeah, we actually did do a couple good missions.
Yeah, that was pretty good on our part. We've done a lot of things.
Do you
But
remember
we
when all of
also
our
have
gold
done a
turned to
lot of-
garbage?
Oh yeah, the Grand Wizards like just destroyed the economy.
Dude, which is such a crazy twist of events.
We need to get a new
Yeah.
ship, dude. Walking is a pain in the ass. I fuck with the Underdark.
Well, another good spell for you to get would be cast animal on other, because then we could all just boom, 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 be a flock of birds and fly somewhere. That'd be sick.
That is true. But I feel like Greg would make it so that like I don't think I'd be able to use it on all of us, I bet.
Yeah, you might have to make it difficult because that's so good.
Like, and I think we can still fairly easily do it with the axe.
Yeah. The X isn't like a
Oh,
bad
yeah.
compromise.
But that axe is, oh no, I have axe. Okay.
Yeah, the teleportation is the one that broke.
Yeah.
That one was still pretty dope though.
Rip,
Do you
dude.
remember when we fought that dude? He
Yeah.
like had master wielding with that
He
shit.
was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I think he rolled a 20 on an attack where I like thunder waved it directly in the air and he fucking
Yeah.
teleported. That was some anime shit.
He was he had good rolls, I think. I remember
He
him
did.
saying.
And think about it now, he was like a level 5. We could like whoop the fucking
God.
dog piss out of him now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
embarrassing. And tourniquet.
Yeah, we would just direct them.
Yeah, they wouldn't stand a chance. Like Golden Hero Michael would solo both of them.
Yeah.
I almost wish we could go back to the tournament too, because I think we were level 9 during the tournament.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still want to
That guy
go
was
embarrass
strong.
that stupid elf that beat Michael. I don't like him. We were
And
supposed
the
to go
other
crash the
tournament-
wedding, remember?
We were supposed to crash his wedding, and I was supposed to
You did.
battle that.
You ate his
Dude.
cake.
No, that was a completely
Oh.
different person. A complete
Oh yeah,
stranger.
you're right. We were talking about the royalty guy who beat Michael. I forgot.
Yeah.
that card.
No,
Mhm.
literally the people I ate the cake from were refugees at
Yeah.
Deep Forge
God.
that were like having a desperate wedding, and I just snuck as invisible
Yeah,
Gabe,
but you did a
gobbled that. Oh yeah, for it to be filled out.
Oh my god.
Oh
dude.
man,
I'm an asshole.
definitely a chaos like follower, because he'll do good deeds sometimes. Like,
I do rarely.
He's chaotic good.
I gave that kid my socks.
no, he's chaotic neutral at best.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I was
right.
gonna say chaotic good is definitely pushing it.
Gabe's just chaotic as fuck, dude. Or garbage. It's not Gabe.
Like if there's a ratio for chaotic neutral, it would be like 1 to 5, like 1 neutral, 5 chaotic, or 1 neutral, 4 chaotic. That's like, I feel like is my ratio of chaotic to neutral. Far more chaotic.
I'd say
You're not evil or good.
I'm just
really.
constantly, no matter what, I'm always thinking I need to mercy kill this person.
yeah, with the temple to the dome thing.
Or just go looking for treasure
In the
in people's
worst.
houses. In terrible
Yeah, I guess
times.
ever since everybody evacuated their homes, I can go rob them.
or
Just petty wizard. You're a wizard. You're a powerful wizard, and you just go around. That's so funny
Yeah.
to think about. Like,
With a pretty well-known name too, you know, just
Yeah,
fucking pulling drawers out, going through undies
Yeah,
and
people
shit.
know who you are. Everybody knows.
looking for shit.
Oh, a shitty little ring. I might be able to get something for this.
Yeah. Yeah, and you bang it on the sink and it breaks.
I bite it.
Oh, this is real quartz.
Actually, guys, maybe we should take this time to figure out what we're gonna do with this place super fast.
Yeah.
Because,
So do you want to build that wall?
well, yeah, so I want to ask Greg if he would fast forward maybe like a week, because what's 3 times 7? 21. That gives me 21 walls to make there in that time.
And you can
And
rest.
actually-
Can I'm pretty sure we could even rest once a day
Yeah,
for like
or
an hour.
convert spells, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could, oh yeah, and convert spells, actually, so this, in a week, dude, I could basically build a city. I feel like we could leave these guys very well
And-
off in that week.
And I have that stone wall. I mean, I have the door thing, so I can make doors in the walls now. So
What the fuck, door thing?
I have Greg gave me a new spell. Check this out.
I haven't heard of it yet.
So create door. Choose a flat or reasonably flat surface. There is now a wooden door that opens to the interior of that surface. If the surface is more than 1.5 feet deep, 1.5, yeah, 1.5 feet deep, then the door opens up that much into 1.5 feet of the material. Okay,
That's pretty dope.
so I wouldn't be able to go all the way through your wall.
No, you would.
Oh,
My,
really?
my wall's only a foot thick.
Oh, okay, sweet.
That's almost like the perfect complement to my, to that
Thick.
spell.
You guys can make straight up houses, so that's like 4 walls, or no, 5 per house if you make a roof. Which maybe it might be better not to make roofs and just add thatching or something. I don't know how like
Yeah,
those-
well, we
Yeah,
can
that
do
would be
like,
best,
we can do
actually.
like hay shingles.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what he,
Oh,
said.
okay. Got you.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
We're collectively Colby Moore.
Where? Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
for
you all make up one of my many personalities. I'm actually sitting inside my truck right now, smoking a. crack
I'm
pipe.
addiction. Eric's gayness, and Seth's just Seth. These are me and Eric are Seth's only two personalities: addiction and gayness.
That'd be terrible. Man.
Yeah, dude. You know what? You know what, guys? Because you're making fun of me right now. I'm gonna go piss myself.
And I want to watch. God damn it. Oh, I thought you were fucking pulling your pants down for some reason. I have no clue why I would have thought that, but
Because you just made a joke calling him gayness.
whoa, dude, the mind works in crazy ways.
Freudian slips.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, thought you were trying to get past me. Oh my God. This is gonna be on YouTube, dude. You don't want to be doxxed.
Keep forgetting I'm a grown man.
I hope Greg remembered to edit out my credit card from that one episode.
Oh my God. I completely forgot about that. You know,
Because
he
I
put
picked
his,
it up to show the front and I just picked up the back card and didn't care because I was just like, fucking around. And then like I realized that literally has all the information. Somebody needs to take it.
yeah.
So you guys posted little videos on.
But yeah, so right now you could go on YouTube and if Greg didn't edit it out, you could see my credit card.
So you're just shirtless.
Yeah.
It's out. Yeah, on YouTube, dude. Zoom
Yeah. Oh,
call.
I also held up a pound of weed to the fucking camera.
Yeah.
Good thing we're in a legal state. I actually don't know. I can tell you. No, it's not Skip. I'll tell you.
I don't like how local or what's it called? Oprah.
Opera, whatever.
They like keep up your last tabs.
Oh, I can only that. It does that?
Yeah.
So if I exit out fully from Oprah, it'll open all those?
Yeah.
That's kind of nice.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Because what if you're like watching something and
Then
then
you're like,
then your
all
mom's
right,
like,
done with that porn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch. First of all, I'm watching porn on incognito. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, how's the incognito mode on?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I've literally done no incognito on it.
Yeah, like it's different with every computer. Yeah, I was on the incognito robot run this baby, this bad boy. I bet you can't get nothing through that firewall, huh?
Where do I find oh, good. Just
Go to links. Go to links.
Well, look at his related channels and skip that. Skip that. See, Gucci Mane when I was watered with it. Oh.
Oh, that's a good video that he made.
Channel
Eric, look, this was last week's.
the CEO one. Oh, what channel is that?
Oh yeah. Best D&D podcast. The best D&D podcast.
Special summary. To begin. So last session, we are surviving.
I'm just hitting the ball immediately. It looks like he's asleep.
Okay, guys.
What's going on?
What did I walk into? What's all this thing?
What a good start.
Like as a random viewer, that would just be so funny to me to see these guys. I don't think so.
What's the
what?
title?
We're able to,
Are you streaming?
D&D podcast. Actually.
Oh, yeah.
What? We're being streamed?
We were laughing really hard about
Oh.
the so like the last episode you uploaded, it starts off with Gabe hitting the ball and I'm like this.
I know.
Your headphones in?
Well, you guys that.
That is really funny.
That's the only reason I asked.
I mean, like, you guys could not look less enthusiastic, which is so different than like professional podcast crap. It's like, wow, guys, what's up? We're here again. What's up? And that looks dead. Dave is just
Yeah.
freaking screw this. Yeah.
Yeah, you got the high production quality Greg with the music, and that's the start. It's the funny because it's the stark contrast of Greg doing like this great intro and like he's got everything set on it, and it's just us two dipshits like just on the side of the screen.
Oh, yeah, it is funny when that happens. Like, it would be really funny if we had some random people view this. Honestly, a year down the line or whatever, it would be funny to spam this podcast just in Reddits, like in subreddits. Like, hey guys, me and my crew of people, we donate to charity a lot and we do all these good things, and we we do this D&D group, and then it's just like they think it's going to be really professional. And,
Yeah, like have a great website. They have a really good
Yeah.
looking website. And we have like a good app that's made like an amazing D20 app or some shit.
Or there's a whole animation, like it's a custom animation. I spent $3,000 on it.
I feel like the D&D community,
Bum, bum,
like
bum, bum, bum.
we could potentially blow up, but in like not necessarily like a good way. But I feel like people are like D&D, at least the people that like D&D like it enough to actually take the time to look into this, and they're just gonna be like baffled by like the chaos.
Yeah, there's just the tangents that
Yeah.
we go off into. Like they're
It's like,
really
what? I want to happen with Lord Business. What are they doing?
Yeah, and they talk about Joey's World Tour way more than I thought they would talk about. Then he's like an NPC, I guess, in the
yeah, they keep talking about yellow energy. And
Yeah.
they never really explain it, but they say it all the time.
yeah, Joey's got that yellow energy.
Didn't you make the red energy or like approaching red energy video?
Here's the thing. Yeah, yellow energy. Joey is full of yellow energy. Sometimes he actually ventures into red energy. You can see like lights flickering near him. Yellow energy is almost like illusion magic.
Oh, red is just nefarious. Period.
Red is absolutely, red is a dangerous level of energy.
Dude, I feel like crazy Russian hackers on some red energy, man.
Oh,
For the
yeah.
past like 3 years, all he does, his videos are literally like, check out this new gadget I got. And it's just some garbage little Dollar Tree bullshit. And then he tests it out, and that's it. And half
Dang.
of them, it's like at this point, they're just the same fucking product. And then he also does another one. These are the only 2 types of videos he makes now. He'll buy a stack of like 1,000 lottery tickets and then just scratch them.
What?
I'm not
That's
even
content?
kidding. Yeah, he'll just buy
I could
it
do
and-
that.
Is that red energy, Greg?
No, that's not.
No.
I think. Well, that's maybe yellow energy. I think red energy is literally sorcery. I've seen one video. I was Prince Charles, the current king of England. He was standing somewhere, and there was just a random person, from England. They was talking to him, and he just toppled over. Literally, Prince Charles stared at this dude and caused him to collapse. He was so. I mean, it's that freaking royal line passed down from Merlin, all that energy. So I'll send you guys the video. I don't know if I can find it again. But
Is Nikocado, what's Nikocado avocado? That guy's like black energy or something.
yeah, I think he actually did red energy. We didn't see it on camera, but he was so warped by it that it affected his body.
Dude.
He's
Yeah, he
twisted and
couldn't handle
mangled.
it.
He couldn't handle it, and now he has these weird compulsions. And he used to be like a violinist, and then he might have
Yeah, he used to
tampered
be
with
a
it.
vegan violinist.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Health expert too. He used to talk about like dietary stuff and like exercising.
Yeah, that green
And-
energy.
Yeah, he like I said, he was actually a talented fucking violinist. Like the guy was classically trained, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then now he's like this American stereotype,
Yeah, God.
riding around Walmart in a fucking
He's got the
circumcised-
gas.
and he's
I feel like he passed red energy the second he posted that shit with his boyfriend. All the gay like
no, the first mukbang video.
getting banged and shit.
Yeah,
The
that's
first
that's
mukbang
really
video.
really dense levels of yellow energy. Like yellow energy, when you see it, you're affected. That's yellow energy. So literally, he's casting spells on you. Boop, 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 boop. That's him. His equivalent of that. Oh.
Just
Like
imagine,
Joey.
like ripples. Imagine
Yeah.
ripples in the screen every time he like goes. "Woo, woo, woo," and,
Yeah,
like,
if-
you like see.
I think they did a study, and it was like Nikocado Avocado and Joey's videos. Like I think it was also like Shoe Nice or something like that. You watch some of their videos, and more often than not, those kind of videos cause like random computer shutdowns, just because there's like energy coming out of the screen. I don't know how it works.
Shoe
but-
Nice in particular. Shoe Nice is yellow energy.
No, I don't think
Like,
he's
he
as
is.
bad.
I think he's mastered it. I think he's the grand wizard of it, but like he's got it so well controlled now
Hmm.
that it's almost like he has no more fun with it. Like
Uh-huh.
he's like, well, I'm gonna eat this tube of toothpaste because this is my yellow energy ritual. And this is what I do. I'm Shoe Nice. Whereas
Wow.
like Nick Cicado, where he hasn't controlled it, he's like a baby snake where he can't control his yellow energy yet, and he's fighting himself in the
He
process.
can't, yeah, he can't control his venom like output.
Yeah.
God.
Whereas Joey is also yellow energy expert, but he's the malfeasant one. Whereas Shoe Nice is neutral. Joey is, I mean, he's chaotic evil, is he not, Greg?
Oh, dude, Nikocado has to be more evil than
I
Joey.
think
He
they're
has
both
posted
evil.
Naked, like his straight disgusting penis and him getting butt banged,
But-
like by his
But
boyfriend.
I almost feel like Nikocado is an unintentional self-destruction, whereas
no, at this
Joey,
point, and
I think Joey's intentionally manipulative.
I would say
I-
Nikado's far more intentionally manipulative and dangerous.
They
Like,
see.
he's
I think they
trying-
started out normal, but the thing, you tamper with this energy, you're going to get warped. I want to show you guys this video. I don't know if
Yeah, this
They're
is
like Stockholm
important.
syndrome themselves.
This is important. We
This is
need to
important.
discuss this, right?
this guy's using in the real world like a level like 6 mana spell.
Oh, I've seen this.
So it's called ASDA employee faints. He's fainting. Yeah, right. He is. Look at the way Prince Charles is just staring at this guy. All that energy is coming out of his forehead. The
I
third
just
eye
saw a
there.
little bit.
Like, look
Yeah,
at his hands.
like
His
bees.
hands are so red.
This is like the Virgin
He just-
USDA worker versus the Chad King of England.
He wasn't trying to catch him. He was
No.
throwing the rest of his energy.
Yes,
at him.
that was it. Be gone. And his whole line, now, that dude's whole genetic line is freaking cursed. So
Yeah.
4
He
generations.
just got like cancer. His DNA is just crumbling. Like
Yeah. I want to see who this guy is. I bet we won't be able to look him up because he's just been wiped off the map.
Yeah, this has been memory hole.
Yeah,
This
It's
has
been
been
memory
memory
hole.
hole. Big
I
time.
bet he got the. I bet he
Well,
got
we see
the.
rolls. We see your rolls.
Oh, my role.
Oh, guys, study it real quick. Take pictures. Hurry. 607. Google.
Okay. All right, guys, we are back in action. You are back in Marshburg. New Berryburg is now called Marshburg. What's up?
We figured out what we want to do.
Oh, what's up?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend a couple of days building.
Sorry, I would like to make it a week. If we could fast forward a week and give you just some kind of solid plans.
Oh, okay.
Number
Well-
one, we're gonna ask that that maybe what's her name keeps hunting, right?
Well, no, I almost feel like we should ask her to help us make the shrine. Like, ask her on advice on how to make the
Yeah.
shrine. She would probably
Yes.
know best on like
Yes.
on the construction of it to be the most respectful and.
So we're gonna
clean.
ask for her help to build the shrine, and then Gabe and I, so he's going to be using his level his wall building technique, and I don't know if I can. Oh, yeah, and you're gonna be doing the spell transfiguration, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually have to do some math to see exactly how many. So Greg, my intention is to create borders. I wanna make a good outline of the settlement
Whoa.
with stone walls. So I don't know if
Dang.
you wanna tell me how big the settlement is, but my stone walls are 15 feet long, 10 foot tall, and 1 foot thick.
So let's see here. I don't know. I don't have the dimensions right here.
Oh man, that's a lot of walls.
But the big ship, I think that was like 100 feet.
I thought
So
we were gonna build houses.
Yeah, but the wall's more important because remember
Okay, so we're
the
gonna-
women were saying that the tykes are being taken by
Okay.
jaguars.
All right, yes, we'll build the wall first. Gotcha.
That way they can concentrate more too on stuff.
so
Are you gonna build a whole wall, Gabe? Not houses?
Well, I think I can do it all. So like,
We're gonna do that first. We're gonna
Oh,
build
so
the wall.
do you
first.
guys want to like see how many walls you can build and then kind of do the math to see like how
Yes.
wide a radius it can be?
so Greg, magic conversion, I just have to sacrifice 2 spells that equal up the bigger spell.
I'm not sure it works
Like-
that way.
Like
Well,
if it's a
could you
level
read it out
4,
loud?
If you're out of spell slots for a level 4 spell, you can use 2 level 3 spell slots instead. Cast a spell that way, etc. downwards. Okay, so I have to use 2 of the previous level.
Sounds like that. Yeah.
There's
So
probably
that
4 for the, like, if you wanted to use like a level 2 for a level 4, you have to use 4 level 2s.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me do that math real quick. How many level 1s would I need to use? Like 10?
6
6?
level 1s. And then you'd have to use 12 level 0s.
I feel like the level 0 almost doesn't count because Greg gave us 50.
Unless it's 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't do that. It could just be for level 1. So it'd be like I think 8 level 1s for 1 level 4.
But I can't use a level, I can't sacrifice a level 5 to use a level 4. Like I can't go the reverse way.
You can, but it's just 1-to-1.
Okay. So that actually means I can do 6, 7, 8. 9. So I have exactly 10 walls I can use a day.
That's 100 feet.
Plus
wait,
one
no.
more if I rest for an hour.
That's 150 feet.
Wow.
165 feet if you count.
Actually, that is a lot. I'm way more than I thought. So 10 walls per day if you're just straight up building.
And that's literally using like every ounce of my mana.
Yeah.
You're also thinking, what about Seth's mana? Seth could use using your ability, transaction of mana.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Dang, that would expedite this quite a while.
So that would mean, Gabe, I can give you one. Oh, no, wait, no. I'll give you two. No, yeah, one level 4. Because I have 3 level 4 slots, so I could only give him one spell, Greg.
3 level 4 slots. I think if you give him like, how many level 3 slots do you have?
5, so it'd be 8 in total.
So if you give him 4 level 3 slots, rather, or if you use 4 of your level 3 slots, you could give him 2, which translates to 1.
Okay. So I can give him.
Oh, that would. Oh, I see.
I give him like 4 level 4s.
4 level 4s.
And that's also exhausting your mana.
Yeah, that's all of my mana. So that'd be another 60 feet. So that'd be 225 feet in one day.
Dang.
Damn. That's a lot.
So it's 15 feet long. Okay. Wow, I'm just thinking about this. This is pretty crazy. So if it's 225 feet a day, dang, it's like this much a day. Yeah, that would be about
5
this
days.
much wall.
5 to 6 days.
Yeah, wow. Dang, that's actually feasible. Holy crap. That's insane. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It more or less. I think this is about it. And actually you could make it a little bit smaller if you like.
And I bet we could get some of the townsmen to help us out too in like building shit.
Yeah.
Well, I want maybe all the townspeople to work on the shrine. I want all the river stones, some big river stones taken out.
Okay.
This is crazy.
So-
This is like Age of Empires or like, I don't even know, some kind of different.
Yeah.
This is like a different kind of D&D.
Yeah.
Michael, you're working on the shrine, right? Make a search check.
Search check, okay. Let's see if I have that in my skills. Don't think I do. Is that the same as a spot check?
No, it's different.
8 days.
Oh no, I thought I did 8.
Damn, another 4.
You don't find
It'll take 8 days for us.
what I was thinking about.
Dang.
So
I think this will still even be better because of, I mean, I don't think orcs would come. I don't know.
I think we owe
It's-
these people.
it's crazy though, because somehow you've created like a little walled settlement here. And it's amazing because it has this beautiful stone handiwork. These walls are very beautiful, smooth. I will ask you guys, do you want to use your scroll of house here?
No, I thought about that, and that is, it's for me.
Hold on to
Maybe
that.
we could guarantee it. If it's like guaranteed our house, I wouldn't want people messing with it. Maybe.
Of course it would be guaranteed our house, dude. We just built the town.
I guess you're right, and we are quite respected. So
Yeah.
But we're not gonna live there, so could we let people live there then? Because
Yeah, because I don't give a shit. Wherever we put up the
Oh.
place, like we already have a permanent town.
And
Blue
Skinny
Empire.
Leaf,
that's what I'm
Skinny
saying,
Leaf
though.
has told you guys kind of an update from Skinny Leaf. Skinny Leaf has said she has decided to stay here until
Damn
they're
it,
taken
Skinny
care
Leaf.
of.
I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
She basically wants to be the guardian of this. She doesn't want to be the leader. In fact, Jorgensen is petitioning he is the leader because he is the most successful businessman, and
No.
Berryberg has always been run by businessmen.
He is poor
I-
leadership. I was, before you thought of forgiving him, Gabe, I was
Yeah.
thinking today as I was watering, like, man, we should just execute him, like drag him out. Because like I feel like we need to get rid of him, like banish him. Because I just
He
think
is
he's
gonna
bad
try to-
for the whole town, dude.
He is
I feel
much
like he
smarter,
could
much more
potentially be
educated.
the downfall of these people if he's put into power. Because he will betray Kashin's, I feel like, following and do some sneaky, conniving thing.
Yeah.
What we
Yeah, he
need
was
to
just
do,
shitty businessman.
No. Credorio will be the leader.
I wouldn't mind that, but I doubt he wants to be leader.
Yeah, he's not leadership.
I
Okay.
think,
He
first
he
of all,
definitely
what we need to
prefers
do
being,
is form a council.
What's up, Greg?
Yeah, he prefers definitely he wants to be in the back. He would prefer to be an advisor role, or kind of like, he says, I'll be like a tribal shaman. He kind of
Okay,
jokes.
I have an idea. We'll have a council of 13 people, and then they elect the leader.
But if there's 13, how are they going to be equal men and females?
And Tykes.
Well, it has to be uneven, so there can't be
Yeah, I
an even
know.
split.
Well, no, I think they should have a democracy type thing. The council should just be, because what if there's not like 10 wise people or 12 wise people? I don't want to just
Oh,
have
yeah.
some random idiots on the council just for
Yeah.
the number.
Okay.
Like right now, I'm considering, let's maybe not consider it seriously, but have Jorgensen join in on this initial council so that he can see his place. And so that it's not just us telling him you suck. Like if he meets with like Corderio and Skinny Leaf, I think they'll have their own words to say, and maybe we can find some other wise people from around town.
So Archibald actually has
Archibald.
volunteered himself as like he's willing to be kind of the steward of Marshburg.
You know
I
what?
think
Let's
Because
just
you
have a
can
vote.
trust him.
no,
more.
because he's helped out Michael a lot. I mean, even though Michael, you did have to wear a suit, right?
And he did
Yeah.
kind of try to scam him. It wasn't the worst thing. but
Wait, how
try-
did he help you, Michael? How did he help you?
I don't think he was all too helpful, but I think he can be like trusted, and I like him more than the
Yeah.
other guy.
The only
Um,
thing Archibald did was potentially promise him that crazy sword that we saw, but sadly Michael wasn't able to win the tournament
Yeah.
because of that stupid idiot. That blind
Yeah.
spell is the only reason Michael lost.
It is.
Yeah, I can't fight a mage.
Powerful magic.
Okay,
If it was
okay.
a warrior, I would have won.
Mhm.
So do you guys want to have them do an election between the two?
No,
Okay, so we just
I don't
anoint,
like even
just anoint him.
Jorgensen might disappear in the night. It's just saying.
Should have been.
I think we need to just do the council thing. Like it should be us three, Jorgensen. What's
Yeah,
his
he
name?
can be on the council. If you
And
want
maybe
to.
he can be in charge of something like simple, but I feel like he needs to be put to work. He needs to
But
be
the-
humbled,
the-
dude, because this guy is a piece of garbage.
The thing is, we can't be there all the time, so.
That's
no
why the
problem.
people, that's why I definitely trust already Corderio and Skinny Leaf. Corderio's already said he's willing to lend his advice, so I trust him. I think Skinny Leaf will keep everybody in line with Kashin. She'll do
Okay,
a really
I
good
see.
job with that.
I mean, like have 3 seats and then like 3 or 4 seats. And
Well,
then-
maybe they could be like unspoken seats, because I feel like when you make a definitive position, it kind of causes issues. Like, you know,
Well, the thing is, these people had a king. They had a royalty for years.
That
So,
it
like,
was
if
a monarchy. That
is
was how
true.
it.
Well, so how did they feel about that though? Because this is gonna.
they loved them.
Yeah, they loved Lady Plum. I mean, they're literally the biggest building in town right now is a funeral barge that was meant for her.
I feel like
Well,
king isn't
I
gonna
elect
work in
myself as king, and then we'll install governors. who
Okay.
are
I'm
the
totally
council.
down for. I'm
That's
totally
actually a
down
good
for
point.
Michael being king.
Well, let's do a democratic vote. I will put myself
Yeah.
forth as king.
Unbelievable.
Contrarian Gabe.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, you're gonna be king? Maybe, how about me?
I think we should make Michael king. And then I think he should appoint people. And then then that'll be it. And then we'll just come back every once in a while and see how things are going.
How about where we become the three kings?
No,
Wise men.
you're not king, Gabe.
Yeah, you don't get to be a king. I don't know.
You
I don't
get
think
prince.
they would like that. I don't know.
Okay, so we'll do what
You could
Eric
be a
said earlier.
duke
So it's
or some
king.
shit. I don't know.
king, duke, count, lord, or no, it's king, lord, count, duke, or what is it?
Lord, they're all lords.
Okay, they're all lords. So how does it go? So it's king and then what?
Duke
Duke.
and count and baron.
Okay,
I'm Duke.
Oh, that's interesting.
They're all
So
lords.
king, lord. Oh, so my lord is a baron is still a lord.
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
King,
So it's king,
duke.
count, duke, baron then.
Duke, no.
Yeah, it's Duke
Wait.
after king.
Oh, it's king,
Yeah.
duke.
Honestly,
King, Duke, Count, Baron.
I think this might get confusing. Speaking
Yes.
of Prince Charles, he's got like 7 titles. He's the Duke of Wales. He's the chairman of the board. He's all
Yes.
these different things. I think it's you could do a simple thing, but let's not get too in the weeds.
Okay, let's just do King Mikhail.
Because he has a duchy.
I don't even know what a duchy is. Is that a duchy
Yeah.
oven?
Uh,
A duchy.
It's
Oh.
you pass it to the left.
That cheap.
Oh God, past the
All right.
duchy, huh?
So we'll pass the attention to the people of Berryburg for ask them if they'll elect me as king and let me install a council of trusted people, and I'll bring back spoils to the
Oh, they're done.
city to help rebuild.
So the Berry Burgers, the survivors, they're a hardy bunch. They kind of talk about this for a bit. And the discussion has, they don't want to make you a king because they were thinking about the king, the Lord, the holy line or whatever. Plum has royal halfling blood and she didn't have an heir. So it's a long line. She was like a very wealthy merchant family that took over, established Berryburg several generations ago.
So they don't want to be a monarchy anymore?
They don't believe that you have any royal blood in you, and they think they're simple folk, especially they're fishermen. They're like, well, is he related to Lady Plum? I would
like to step in for a moment and say, my friend here has laid his life down for you more times than I can count on my missing fingers. He's been extremely loyal and a friend. I think the fact that he's a halfling should be enough because sadly, as you guys know, there is no heir. And how do you think royalty gets created in the first place? Nobody is originally ever born royal. And I believe Mikhail through his merits has earned such a title.
How about Chief?
Yeah.
They had a discussion amongst themselves and they were talking about the ancient halflings, the roving halflings, and in some random halfling tribes, over in Windview, the Islander tribes, they don't really care for them, but they don't have royal blood. They just go by chief, who's in charge. And so they're willing to kind of make you the chief. So you're the guy who makes all the decisions. Everybody has to do what you say or you're exiled.
I say
Right.
Michael is chief, and if anything were to happen to Michael, Skinny Leaf is next in line, and then Cridorio, and then
2 Chainz.
no, and then what was fuck, I keep forgetting the shop owner's name.
Archibald?
Yeah, then Archibald.
Then then Sloppy Pete, then
Your chaos brain.
yeah, seriously.
I don't think Skinny Leaf wants to direct things.
So in the discussion that you guys have been having just amongst yourselves and the others, she's willing to be a member of a small council of 7 or so. You know, she thinks that, but she doesn't want too much responsibility and she doesn't want to be in charge.
Can I maybe just ask
Yeah.
this of her? Until maybe people have learned the ways properly, could she at least assist in proper like worship and revere of Kashin?
Yes, or Kashi.
Kashin.
No N. No N.
Oh, really? I don't know why I always thought I saw an N.
What else was I gonna say?
Oh yeah. So during all this, this is kind of a retroactive, moment right now that we're organizing this town. During this, Gabe has been putting up the wall, and you guys are having these ongoing discussions on government. Michael, are you trying to build a shrine of some sort?
Yes, the river stones. I'm
River
looking
stones.
for big stones, but especially stones from the river.
I'll make us something after this.
Big old stones.
Okay. Let me see if you can find any of that. All right. There are not too many big stones. Oh, in fact, there's not a lot of stones in the whole area. There is a cave kind of nearby, and there's a lot of large stones from there. In fact, you guys have explored some different areas, but you guys, honestly, you haven't explored too much just yet. You've been focused on just this immediate area. Not too many stones. There are some courts in the river. By the marsh, also, you don't want to explore too much because there's occasionally hippos in the marsh.
Oh wow.
And mostly it's just watercress and cranes and small little critters, catfish. But it's not like huge flat stones. A lot of little shiny stones and stuff, but nothing huge.
Okay. Well, gather some of the shiny ones then and bring them back.
Okay. So for a couple days, they've been gathering little gravel-sized pieces of little pebbles, like skipping stone sized.
Like quartz, maybe?
There's some quartz. There's some beautiful quartz they found, but nothing other than like a small rock.
Okay.
What does the judge say?
The judge? Who?
Courts?
Oh! All right. Okay.
Sorry.
Permanent nerf on Gabe.
Yeah,
But Michael, what are you doing with they've got barrels worth of stones now.
I want to place them around the bases of the trees.
Okay.
What
So
is your plan, Michael?
Please, Kashi.
Let him do his thing.
Offering, like to say little prayers as you place in the rock,
So, wow. So you ask them to, every time they place a single stone embedded in like the little bark of the tree, they say a little prayer. So that's thousands and thousands of prayers that are being said.
Or even something as simple as "Thank you, Kashi." Thank you,
True.
Kashi.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be an hour-long prayer.
Yeah.
As you do this, it seems like the people have changed in their mentality. They are learning to adapt to the jungle. It's not familiar to them, but they are becoming more familiar. They've stopped hearing screams and cries for help from the forest.
Wow. Would you say everybody's overall happy?
They are hopeful. They're not exactly happy. Generally, people go to bed hungry. But more often than not, nobody's dying. When people are sick, you are able to heal them. Cordorio can purify water sources, so that's good.
I've got an idea to help them with their food problem.
What's up?
Me too.
How long, Greg, do you think it would take me to create some like pens at the edge of the forest so that they can start raising cattle and stuff?
Pens? Like with those
Like
stone
stone
walls?
wall, like fences.
The thing is, there's no
already-
cattle, and where are they gonna get this from?
Yeah.
It's gonna take them a while.
I will say,
don't have
when you
any
guys
of
were
those.
on the savannah, and that's a great distance this way, outside of the jungle, it's savannah before it becomes desert. And there are, roving bands of antelope and stuff like that, gazelle, zebra, but they are few and far between.
Maybe I could, oh, guys, I could go to the leader of a herd or a pack, use a command spell, which allows me to give a simple command to an animal and drive a big ass herd our way. What do you think?
But then it's like, then they have to chase these gazelle through the forest of madness.
Well, you only need like 2 to start off, and then if they're patient enough, and I'm sure we could drive like way more than 2.
I feel like there's something else we could do. Like, I feel like they could live off of what's in the forest.
But they already have
think,
been trying, and there's nobody proficient enough with like hunting and stuff.
They just got here.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know.
The people
do you think,
are
Michael?
learning.
Yeah.
It's been, I don't even know if it's been 7 days so far. Let's see here.
I was gonna say I'd like maybe for one of you guys to use. I guess Seth, you have a seismic shift to make the river deeper in spots. So maybe fish will collect there, and then we can tell them, because they had fishing boats, they might still have nets, and they can go catch fish.
Not a bad idea.
Mhm.
They've had actually it's been so much time, it is now summer. I think it's like the 3rd of summer right
Because
now.
it was like 2 weeks. We went 2 weeks between the beginning of the battle and now.
No, it has to be more than that, I feel like.
But, we traveled across the desert for 9 days. And now we just went, so it's been 16 days.
Dang.
It's
And that's
day
just from
233.
leaving, right?
Yeah, so it's really been 10 days. It's been like,
Well, I think we were at Berryburg for the battle took like 3 days basically before we like left.
yeah, so it's been 9, so if that's the case, it's 12 plus fucking 7, so it's been 19 days, almost 20.
Yeah.
My bad, guys. It's near the end of spring, but
Okay.
it's not the end. It's the 23rd day of spring. So 7 more days until it's summer.
Okay. Hey, which is good for crops.
Well,
Good for.
they should have been planted honestly at the beginning of spring, that
Well,
being the case.
I was meaning more so even the jungle itself would have more food, I think. If they're, well,
In those 8 days, has Skinny Leaf maybe taken on some apprentices, and is she like, how is she doing? Maybe teaching some of these people to hunt or whatever.
Sandra, the werewolf hunter, often goes with her to hunt. She's not as good as Skinny Leaf, but she's learning. A couple strong lads are showing promise, as well as some fishermen. Although the fishermen are simple folk, and so they generally like to stay around the place, and they like the idea of just wanting to fish and grill the fish.
Well, that's fine as long as they find fish.
Did you guys want to do the tectonic shift thing on the
Yeah. I mean, I'll do that whenever I can, because I've been helping out Gabe and stuff with the. Well, I mean, if it's been 8 days now, then yeah, let's do that.
Let's just make this the 9th day, and we all have spells. And
I'll ask the fishermen for their expertise on how the fish behave, and I'll let them guide me on where they think the tectonic shift would be best suited.
Okay.
Because they know where fish would like gather around places and stuff, I would think.
or how you should form it so they can gather around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They have the most success kind of near the edge of the forest. So they think you should do it about here and continually a few times, just to kind of make it deeper and create a little pond.
I'll spend 5 hours doing that. So that would be both my level 2 spell, my level 4s. No. All 3 of my level 4s actually, and then I want to rest for 1 hour, do it again, and then rest for another hour and do it again. If I can do that.
So how many times would that be total?
Be 5 times
4,
total,
5, dang.
Okay.
all my level 4s, and then,
So you're just creating a big pond off to its to the
yeah,
side,
yeah.
maybe even the size of a lake.
Kind of like it's like a little, it's a kind of a fishing pond. It's much more space now for fish to come nest. A lot of little frogs hang out there, like little baby tadpoles are growing, which
Very
feed the
cool.
fish and whatnot.
I mean, potentially they could breed the frogs. People eat frogs.
Yeah, they can do
I've
whatever.
heard frog legs are pretty yummy.
I'll let them figure that out. Be like,
Some
all right, guys.
chicken.
Yeah, I've heard. I saw frogs actually at a Chinese buffet I've gone to like here.
Dang, interesting. Frogs,
Frog legs. But
frog
yeah.
legs.
Yeah.
So
I
things are
hope that
pretty
helps
good
them.
here. I'll just kind of say things are pretty good here in the settlement, and it is the 9th day. The day prior, it rained ferociously, and so the morning of, it's soaking wet. Everything is soaking wet, muddy, and you guys are on the corner of the town, somewhere kind of around here, outside the gates. And it's not like gates, but there's little openings in the walls that were created that are big enough for people to come through, but not big enough that but also small enough that they could blockade it easily. You hear a little pitter patter of footsteps, and you see something that you do not expect. There is about half the size of a human, a little bit smaller than a halfling, a little bit shorter than a halfling, is this kind of oval creature. It's got some kind of shell on its back. It looks like a little woodlouse, a pill bug, but it's walking on 2 legs. And it has little antenna, kind of black beady eyes, little crittery like mouth. It can't speak. But it's holding in its hand a little whistle. Doot, doot, doot. Blows it 3 times. And he looks like he's trying to communicate with you. Doot, doot, doot.
Can I use tongues?
You
This
can.
is Morse code.
For what language?
Ooh. Well, maybe you can flute back at him.
Okay.
He doesn't have the flute anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Greg, let me borrow his flute, and that'll give me a bard ability
Well,
once I
don't
play it.
approach him yet. I'm spooked.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe just use your drum. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do boom, boom, boom. I'll just match his rhythm.
so when you do 3 back, he kind of jumps a little bit and goes doo 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 doo.
I'll do 4 times.
He does it 5 times.
Let me read his mind. Well,
Do you have any jewels?
I do, but I'm thinking if he doesn't like Greg, reading minds, like if he speaks like a different language,
You'll just have
like I
visions.
can read an animal's mind, right? And kind of get a vague idea.
Yeah.
So I think I'll do that. Let me check my inventory.
Okay. All right, let me check the notes here.
I'm gonna use an amethyst.
Okay. This is a traveling insect trader. He's
Oh.
interested in items, selling items to you in exchange for things.
Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rad.
He's looking
I
he can provide stuff for you, and he knows the jungle well, and he is just looking to find some people to trade with.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to warn these people in town so nobody tries to kill him. I want to go tell some people while they talk to him, I guess.
Okay.
Well, Greg, I wanna, am I able to discern like maybe his race and stuff and a name or something that I could call him?
You can find out his
Um,
level.
doesn't
Oh,
really
I
have a
can't. I'm
name.
saying with the mind reading I just did, like what information do I gather with that?
He doesn't have a name. It doesn't really have any kind of concept of self. But he likes to trade items. He has a concept of self. He's intelligent, but he's not intelligent in the way that humanoids are.
I
He's looking for things that not of the jungle. Um, rare crystals. He's looking for enchanted items.
I got a thing or two for him.
Small enchanted
Me
items
too.
he can carry. And
What's up, Michael?
you also learn he can roll when he's in his kind of pill bug form.
Like a droidica?
Yes,
What do you
actually.
say, Michael? I'm so curious.
I was gonna say, I mean, I just have a lot of things for him.
Same. I believe I've got some stuff this guy's gonna be interested in.
Because I didn't have my, I'm just gonna presume, Greg, that I only have like 350 gold and I lost all my items in Berryburg.
Oh,
What
What
geez.
about your
Okay.
bag of holding? That thing's dope.
I know you have the bag of holding, but I don't
Yeah,
know
I've
what's
got
in it.
that.
I feel like you have 2,000 gold or something, because I've got like 2630.
I had quite a bit, but I'm just gonna presume because I lost my character sheet that I lost a bunch of stuff in Berryburg.
Can he have at least 1,000?
You can have D6 gold. No.
Oh, I was gonna say.
No,
I had quite a bit.
I think 350 is a good estimate. It's kind of fair.
And
Seth be nerfing himself though.
I found I mean I still have all my stuff. Like I have my ring of charisma, my emerald ring of protection.
No,
my
actually,
ring
you
of
lost those
battle.
in Berryburg
No.
because you didn't have your sheet.
And the only other thing I have is a necklace of oh, Greg, I'm gonna give him the necklace of transmutation. I'm gonna put it around his little neck.
Ooh, Seth, maybe you could trade that for him, and that might be a really
I have
important item.
so many things.
In the future, he can just transmute. He
Yeah.
can trade as a dude.
So
That, I bet, is gonna be the best trade we're gonna get today.
I wanna show him what it can do.
You kind of pantomime. So you gesture to put this around he is very cautious. He does not want this around his neck. He actually thinks you're trying to trade it to him.
Can I show him what it does with 2 chains first?
Okay.
So I want to put it on 2 chains and show him how, and be like, 2 chains, speak.
What do you want me to say?
And I want to put it on the guy.
So he's willing to have it now around him. And he says it's time to trade. That's all he says.
I say, yeah. I say, I think this will be worth a lot to you. What is your best item?
Best item.
Jesus. Trying to give me a lap dance, dude?
No, it was almost gonna make it not.
And here, let me tip you. Usually I have to pay for that
Right
kind of. Oh,
So the best thing he has is an enchanted toucan beak.
A what?
A toucan beak, the beak of a toucan.
Oh, I thought you said 2 cans of beans.
No,
yeah.
he's not willing to part with those.
So what does it do?
When you blow it, a host of toucans and exotic birds, it basically attracts exotic birds.
That's pretty cool.
I want to ask him if he has any weapons or potion materials.
I do, but they're in my safe house.
Let's kill him.
I say, well, I'm not gonna trade you this vocal transmutation, but I'll let you use it when you're with us. to avoid any confusion with the townsfolk.
Confusion is not good.
I said,
I
yeah,
will introduce myself. I will introduce myself. And he kind of walks past you.
okay.
And he goes up to random people. Hello, hello. He's got kind of just little fingers like this. Hello, I'm a trader. It's time to trade. Hello, I'm a trader. And he's walking around, causing some women to scream. Some young lasses are running. But the little tykes, lads are curious. And eventually people kind of get familiar with him. So they learn he's not an enemy. And especially after what you introduced earlier.
I want to bring him.
Oh, I was just gonna say he's gonna fit right in because of commerce, but go on.
I want to bring him towards a little wider open area and try to set him up with a stall and explain to him he's welcome to stay for a little bit. But you know, this place is just starting and we can't afford necessarily newcomers just yet. But you know, we can be friends.
Okay.
Just starting. Do you need seeds?
I
Yes,
want to
shit.
ask him, yeah, for trade. I have some things to trade him.
He has
I want
watermelon seeds.
Ooh, watermelon.
Watermelon seeds. Okay. Well, I have these mushrooms of night vision. I've got Gabe's crystal shard. I've got a pound of goblin moss. And I've got 8 speed beans.
You should trade him some of the what's it called? The mushrooms.
You're gonna trade him all your speed beans, Michael?
Well, I'm just putting them up for offer to see what he has for sale.
Oh, I see.
Oh, he is very interested in the speed beans. And he's willing to give you all the seeds he has for 2 speed beans.
Dang.
I pop them, give them to him.
Immediately he takes one. Then he says, goodbye for now. And he
Oh.
literally
wait.
rolls up.
I
And
want to chase after him.
he's fast with this speed bean. He's literally bouncing over things. You know, he's like a rolling droideka. You know,
I want to
Feral
yell.
speed. Feral speed.
feral speed. You're basically able to catch up past the whipping vines. You know, he is bounding, and he's still wearing the the vocal transmutation thing.
Yeah.
He's saying, "I'm going really fast now. I'm going so fast."
Oh my!
I know. I just got jelly.
And
You owe me something.
Can I
Maybe
catch
he's
him?
just really socially awkward. I don't want to attack him just yet. Just a
No,
heads
no,
up,
he's
guys.
not a malicious character.
Yeah, I don't believe.
He's just a little goofball.
Yeah, he's just shiesty. He's like a Watto or something.
I didn't catch him though.
make a spot check and then make a strength check. Actually, dexterity check.
All right, spot check 16.
Okay, you're able to follow him through the jungle.
Dexterity. Ooh, okay. 17 plus 3.
Okay, you're able to unless he rolls really well. He is fast. He rolled okay. You're able to catch him. And eventually he realizes you're there. He comes out of shield mode, rolling mode. He's looking around. His little antenna are just going haywire.
Just take my vocal transmutation.
He says, I cannot do too many trades in one day or I get confused.
Okay, my friend. I was gonna ask for the toucan beak for more trades, but I also just need that necklace back if anything.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please. I want to do business with you. I'm not a thief.
Nice.
It's okay.
Forgiven.
Yeah.
Now, sincerely, I must go. Goodbye. And he rolls up again and bounces away into the forest, zipping away.
That's cool.
funny.
Yeah, I like him. too.
Literally, as he's spinning, he's shooting up mud behind him in the muddy forest.
Yeah, Michael just gets coded comically.
Well, that happened.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, he has his hand up. It was like the perfect shape from where his hand was.
And Michael, while you're deeper in the jungle, you got pretty far in there. You notice it looks like some kind of strange tree is near you. You think it's a normal tree, but you look up and it has kind of like a roof over it. It's a giant mushroom.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And it has what color is this? I wrote it down. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of a strange fibrous structure, and there's multiple of them. They're kind of sparsely scattered around in this area of the jungle. And this is
These might make good homes.
there's it's kind of sways with the wind. It's kind of soft to it's hard to the touch, but with your strong halfling fingers you can squeeze it. And kind of a brownish blue color.
Dang.
Oh, that must mean that it is
Uh-oh.
psychedelic. Doesn't the
I feel
blue
like it is.
indicate?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dang. Well, we better take a sample.
Are you going to cut it down or cut off a scoop?
Yeah, I just want to take a scoop and I want to pray to Kashi and then take a good mouthful.
Make a spiritual listening check.
I was about to turn into like a Viking berserker.
All right, so I got a 16 plus 4.
You don't hear anything, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be overtly bad. And after all of the prayers and the relics and whatever, the kind of shrine around the trees that you've done, hundreds of trees around the settlement of Marshburg, Kashi is on your side right now. So you don't think it's poisonous for sure.
Sweet. Well, I'm eating it.
It's very, very hard, very tough. Eventually, with your strong halfling jaw, you manage to get it down to you can swallow it. Does not taste good. It's very tough, very bland, like old stale jerky without any flavoring. And shortly after that, you are no longer able to see color.
Oh shit.
This might help though.
With what?
Because if you can't see color and everything's the same color in the woods, you might distinguish because of contrast. Might get more distinguishment and maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know. That sucks though.
So you do take for now, you have a -5 on spot checks.
Dang.
Get back over here, Michael.
Yeah, I'm walking back to the village, pissed off.
You're feeling pretty full though. You feel all right.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Actually, I will need a fortitude save because this was raw mushroom fiber.
Maybe there's benefits cooked.
All right, 9 plus 9.
You could pass. You pass. Yeah, you make it back. Skinny Leaf tells you that this is a tree that she's been told not to eat. But it's not poisonous.
I want to tell her I can't see color. Is that going to return?
Oh, she didn't know about the effect. Why she was told as a kid not to eat those trees. She says maybe. I don't know.
All right then.
Okay. Hey, Michael, let me do a song of restoration on you.
Okay.
Unless you get a 1, it'll cure the color blindness.
Oh, sweet.
Funny you say that. I got a 7.
Oh, damn it. It looked like a 1 from here.
Yeah. There you go, big guy.
Yippee.
I want to
Thank
poke my
you.
finger. Like, I want to poke through my hole.
Yeah, is it working?
Boink. Whoop.
You'll strengthen my eyes.
Let's
I
see.
pull down his tie and it slaps him in the face.
Oh gosh.
I-
It rolls up. Ring.
And then his teeth play like piano keys.
Oh, this is some Tom and Jerry stuff.
All right.
So the village is Marshburg is doing well.
Yeah. The seeds are given out.
You
and
should give them to the farmers. Oh,
Skinny Leaf also, not Skinny Leaf, Sandra, the werewolf hunter, went looking for the wild animals, and she did find that there were some animals taking refuge in a cave nearby. I'll show them where that cave is.
Is that where Michael got the stones?
No, Michael got the stones from the marsh. But there's a cave here. Kind of a little cluster of overgrown rocks and cave, but it leads down a fair amount.
oh, this might be an entrance to the fucking Underdark.
Underdog.
That's a good idea.
Sandra is interested in exploring there, but she wanted to let you guys know before doing that.
I wish to join her.
Yeah. How's about? Yeah, we leave Skinny Leaf behind. She'll keep watch of the town, and then
She doesn't like the Underdark anyways. She
Yeah.
got freaked out after the last time. When her legs got all fucked up.
yeah. So it's we'll all go. Let's go.
Do it.
But the wall is set up for sure, Greg, and now this is what we're doing afterwards.
Yes.
It's pretty dope. Founded a town.
Yeah, you guys basically, Marshburg has been founded. Marshburg has been founded. And Kashi is no longer seeking vengeance. The people are mostly cared for.
I'm excited to see how this because all the kids and the women, I mean, there's not many men. So this is going to create some weird dynamics in the future. Like people are going to get pregnant and, like kids are going to grow up and shit's going to change. So it's going to get weird when we come back.
Like the oldest young lad is 17, right?
Yeah. Just about, I think so, like 16 and 17. But
So,
there's a
yeah,
whole crop of, it'll be a new generation of people.
Yeah.
Very few people. I mean, it'll be the women and the men and the guards telling the history to the kids of Berryburg. The Tykes won't remember it hardly, and they'll grow up in this place.
Very cool. All right. But let's go to the cave.
So you go to the cave. Sandra is going with you guys. Are you bringing 2 Chains?
No.
2 Chains is staying there. He didn't see you leaving, so he's not trying to follow you to the world's end. It looks like there are some animal droppings there, and so it looks like there was some kind of something nesting there for a while.
I want to taste it and see if I can identify.
Okay. Make a D20 taste check.
Are you serious? Eating shit.
15.
Just
Make-
a little.
Make one more roll, and if it's above 11, you'll get some information.
I want just a little bit on my pinky.
Just roll. Get out of here.
19.
You can taste some kind of meat. It tastes a little bit like residue of meat.
Oh man, this is a predator.
And now make a fortitude save.
What is that? Not
3.
a 2. No, it's an 8.
Oh, 8 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this? Looks like Michael.
What the fuck? Is that you, Eric? Oh, no, he's on my laptop and that doesn't even make sense. And they're muting themselves.
Who
We've
is
been
that?
doxxed. Oh, it's
I'm
Michael.
gonna-
It's the jet.
That was Michael. I think he maybe started a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Okay, we'll go back.
Thank
Uh,
Sorry,
Gabe-
guys.
Gabe just ate some poop of some kind of predator,
Oh, wow.
and
That's-
as he's
Yeah,
swallowing it,
Michael,
What's your,
Michael just comes back to that.
as you're swallowing down the turd,
7.
you can tell that
15.
some 15, yeah, you could pass. You don't feel great, but you're not dying. No negative effects. Yeah, it ate meat recently.
Did we find it at least?
No.
no. But we know it's a predator, so I'm,
Yeah, we know it's a good thing I ate that poop. Huh?
yeah, no, for real though, because now we know like this is a fucking jaguar or something.
Well, we have
Deeper-
the walls.
Deeper in the cave, you notice that it goes down in an awkward way. It's almost like it's you're gonna have to climb awkwardly down. But it goes down pretty far. Do you guys want to check it out?
I want to use feather fall on us so that we can expedite that and just jump.
Okay, so that's 4
Four
feather falls.
falls. That's only level 1 or 2, I believe.
Okay, so it's not like a canyon you jump down, but it's a steep kind of diagonal, awkward thing. The feather fall helps a lot because you're able to just kind of maneuver much more easily. It goes down about 20 feet and gets really narrow at one point where like a giant could not pass through it. A human can barely. You guys don't have an issue. Sandra squeezes through and it opens up after that point. And it does seem like you are in the Underdark.
You should just backtrack.
This
There's
might not
much
even-
to do here.
Yeah, there might not even be a big cat down here. This might be something else entirely.
Greg, can we see the Underdark map?
Sure. Oops.
No, this is a new entrance.
Yes.
Well, where are we at, Greg?
The closest area, you've been in the Underdark around this area before, and it kind of looks a little bit familiar, the limestone on the walls, but it's not the same. It's not on the path that you went, and it's certainly not paved. But it is this kind of awkward stretching of cave space.
Would this perhaps lead to a second map of the Underdark?
You don't know. You're in uncharted territory here.
We could, but no, the dwarfs don't respond to anything but money.
There are, it looks like there's a few passages, one going kind of northeast, one going south, and there is another one going straight west.
Are these deep? Are these going deeper or are these going taller and going higher up?
All are going deeper.
Greg, could you, excuse me, could you maybe, I understand if not, but could you maybe put a dot, just for now on where this entrance might be and maybe just like a small little line in the directions that the tunnels are going?
Okay.
That'll
I'll
help
put
me
this
a
down
bit
here.
visualize.
So you don't know if this is to scale at all, but this is kind of where you're at. And there's a passage going south. There's a passage going northeast, and there's a passage going kind of west. And each one of them is going deeper and deeper.
What depth are we at currently? Blue still?
Probably blue because it's the closest. You're less than probably 100 feet below the surface.
What do you guys think?
We got the werewolf hunter with us.
I think we need to go back and explore this for now. And not explore this for now, I meant, because,
I want to explore. What else are we
okay,
gonna
you guys
do?
make the call then. I'll do what you guys want.
I think we should go,
Pete,
I think we should take, the south way. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah,
well, we already know what leads south is the thing. I don't
Yeah.
just want to go somewhere different.
What do you think, Michael?
let's go south.
Alright, going south, 2 against 1.
Okay. So now, just for reference, this might be here, it might be here, might be here.
That's fine.
Okay. You go down a little bit further, it bends around some more. And it seems to open up, going straight south and more kind of east, northeast. Which way?
South.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to one direction so that we
Okay.
know it's one way in, one way out. We're not getting lost.
Okay. Now there is another passageway. It's opening up again. This time it's going west. Which way?
South.
Okay, going south further. This time there's a passage going east.
Hmm.
Do you want to take it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Wow.
Still going south.
Staying in one direction so we don't get lost.
At this point, I will say that the depth has changed. What? Come on, Trico. So you are now definitely more than 200 feet, because the thing is going down as you're going south.
But is that past red?
No, no, no.
Okay.
Starts at green, that's the surface level, blue, and then kind of purplish,
I
and then
see, I
red.
see.
Okay, continuing south. Okay. And there's another passage going west. You want to take it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Continuing south. It looks like there's a dead end.
Hmm.
Okay.
Use your door thing, Seth.
Yeah, your door.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my door spell, Greg.
Okay. Put your little door there. It opens 1.5 feet into the earth, into the rock. So there's nothing behind this dead end.
Okay,
That's
that was a
funny.
level 5 wasted.
Oh.
Oh, it's a whole level 5? Damn.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right,
Seems like a weak level 5.
it kind of is, but I mean, it's a whole door being created.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, it's
powerfully
pretty
weak.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, how's about we go north now and then go west?
Okay. Sounds good.
There's a sudden, really, really deep drop off.
No, no.
Wait, I want to turn into a bat.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Dude, but if there's a fucking beholder down there, he'll know what you are.
Mm,
They're not stupid.
I'll be fine.
Right.
Nuts.
They don't call me Gabe the Nuts for nothing.
They call you butts and nuts.
Yeah. They don't call me Gabe the Ugly for nothing.
Gabe the bat.
So it is really deep, and then it kind of opens up into a wide, huge kind of open area.
Boss fight.
How deep would you say, Greg? How many foots?
It continually goes deeper and deeper. And it then it kind of closes down to something. So I'm gonna need to move this hole.
Can Gabe see any enemies in there as a bat?
Are there
No.
any enemies?
No enemies that you can see.
That you can see.
So guys, I think I have enough level 2s to get us down.
Wait, what? Why do we want to keep going? If it's a dead end.
Is it a dead end for sure?
It seems to branch off in a lot of different little ways. There's 3 very apparent ones. And this is now, it goes down, my bad, it's not quite a mile deep. So I'm going to change this color. But it goes down thousands of feet, probably 2,000 feet down.
Yeah, dude, you're in DEFCON 3 territory.
Should I just like yell and then fly back up?
Yeah, just come back up. We'll fucking check this out some other time. This is spooky.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to dispel.
No.
I want to dispel and then do a minor illusion sound, like a loud. Or no, I don't know why I need to do that. I'll just be like, hello.
So
and then immediately I want to turn into a bat and fly back up.
Okay, you're a bat, you're flying, you dispel, you shout,
Fine.
hello. All right, now make a roll for animal transfiguration. You're falling through the air.
No, I want to do it at the bottom.
Oh, you want to get to the bottom?
Yeah.
When you reach the bottom, there's water down there.
Oh, that is spooky.
Fuck that, dude. Get back up here. Why are you fucking around over here?
So mad.
I hate you being separated from us and then exploring the Underdark. What are you doing? Get back up here.
I mercy kill myself with the slow knife to the temple.
Yeah, I go blind.
In midair.
Yeah,
So
that
that's-
way, yeah, I do blind myself so I can hear better.
So
I'm Daredevil. I'm Daredevil.
Gabe as a bat flew around, touched the water with his wing, and then flew right back up. Is that fair?
Mhm.
Okay.
Want to see if someone jumps up out of the water after that.
Yeah, let me actually check to see if it saw you.
If it
Nothing
saw-
happened. Nothing happened.
I think Greg just dropped some important lore.
Yeah, I think someone needs to do something to bug this creature by
Is there a ledge or somewhere that I can kind of adjust myself on if I were to
into its
dispel?
pool?
The ledge where you guys, the other adventurers and Sandra, are standing is kind of a place where you could drop. It's a very steep drop off. It's almost becomes a straight drop.
Here,
If you weren't careful, you would slip and fall into this.
I want to ask Cassandra, the werewolf hunter, if she has any meat or something on her.
Does she have?
Let's just throw a big rock down in there.
But I want something to attract something and try to eat it.
She does actually have. She has some bait.
I want her. I say just throw some bait down there. Let's see if Gabe sees anything.
This is
Yeah, I'm
meant for
gonna-
werewolves, she tells you, but she's willing to test it.
What do
Really,
you say, Michael?
really
I'm gonna
pungent
eat
kind of
one of my mushrooms.
what mushrooms?
Night vision. Night vision mushrooms.
I should actually retroactively say you guys need to have had those as you travel
Okay.
down here.
Yeah.
I just use dark vision. I still have that spell.
That's fair.
Here, let me get one of your mushrooms in.
You
So
should
you'll
have-
need-
I think we each have like 8.
Oh yeah.
Or, well, we each should have 8 left,
What?
but we picked 10 initially.
No, from now on, we're counting Seth. We're not adding anything new to his inventory unless you
Yeah.
find the sheet. But
Yeah. Until I find it.
All right, I flip him a little mushroom.
Flip
The
him a
mushy mush.
toadstool.
Yeah.
So she throws off this little kind of spongy ball of meat, really pungent. She has to unwrap it from this leather case. She throws it out. Some 10 seconds later, you hear the echo of it. Another 10 seconds later, kind of echo on back up. Then you hear a loud thrashing of water and splashing noises.
Did Gabe see anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw just it was too much water to see anything.
Just like it's a splash and just.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Shit.
make a spot check, Gabe. If it's more than like 17,
So
you
how
might.
big it is? I'll use mine.
Can I make one too?
No, you can't see it from your ledge, but
Yeah.
Gabe could as a bat
Oh,
flying around. He's having a vision.
Oh, he got an
dude, I think
18.
channeled.
18. Okay.
nice.
You see something, it looks kind of insectoid. It looks kind of the way that it's like a tentacle of some kind. It looks like, you think it's like a kraken's tentacle, but it's not a kraken. It almost seems like it's segmented.
Okay, so I'm thinking more so like a praying mantis hand.
It could have been that. You're not sure. It was so fast.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Don't go down there, man. Get back up here. Get your bitch ass up here. Stay away from that. Let's go check out some of the other tunnels. Gabe, what are you thinking?
I'm
Dude,
gonna throw a level
acid
0 golem down there.
Oh, okay. I say acid goo though. So like I want you to poison the well, you know?
Well, I've got an idea. I'm gonna throw my flesh golem out there and then magic missile that guy.
Oh, sweet.
What do you mean magic missile that guy?
The fucking tentacle or whatever comes out.
How are you
So
gonna
there's no
magic missile?
place to land.
I know, but my flesh golem should lure him out a little bit.
So
Or am I wrong?
What are you
the
doing?
kind of way that this is like, let me just kind of, so there is this is kind of one-dimensional way of looking at it. This is the passage you guys are on. And then there's this steep drop off, which opens up. Goes down about 2,000 feet. You assume this is the base of it. There's water around here. And some kind of thing reached up out of to cause a major splashing of water.
Yeah, just stay away from there, dude. Let's just go. Let's go check out the other caves real quick. We know there's something there that we don't need to see. Let's go see the other fucking.
I really want to blow up that thing or do something to mess with it.
Curiosity killed the dwarf, huh?
It always
Yeah.
does. It dies
Let's all
like
jump
7
down
times.
in there. What do you guys say?
What'd you
Whole
say?
party. Let's all jump down in there.
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Let's go check out the rest of the cave.
I need my
Before we-
Zenkai boost. I want my Zenkai boost.
No.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going anywhere.
I'm like Krillin, Michael, and you're Vegeta. I'm just gonna stab you in the stomach or
Yeah.
blast a hole through you with crushing gravity.
I'm going to use Stupefy on Michael, and he's going to forget what he wanted to do. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. But
Jump straight down.
Yeah, we
into
can turn around. At least we know this is a challenge we can come back to.
yes, please.
So you go back. And yeah.
Oh no, Greg. Greg, you rolled a D1, so that thing drowned in the water, and we won the match already.
Oh yeah, Gabe, did you? Well, you can't win. We're already winning. We're playing a game. Gabe, did you want to send your flesh golem in?
I'll kick him down there.
You summon him. You just kind of push him gingerly off the ledge, begins to tumble, and
Imagine Sorry, I was just imagining Poseidon in God of War 3 when he's falling, and instead of like, when you're coming through the atmosphere and there's flames, for him it was like water. So
Oh,
I just imagine like this goop monster thing just falling, and I don't know.
no.
Sorry.
I imagine like a ground beef human.
Yeah, I imagine it's like this weird goo fucking monster thing.
Well, it looks like you, Gabe. He just looks exactly like you.
Oh,
So
It's not like
handsome
made of
fella.
meat. Yeah, it just, it's your normal self. Missing fingers and all, except for enchanted and stat affecting equipment. It's just
yeah,
you in
I
normal
make his wiener
clothes.
small. I cut off his wiener. Just kidding.
Yeah, I do that before I push him over the edge.
Oh, you know what I just realized? This thing would be great for distractions in the future. But anyway,
I've already used it as that once.
yeah, let's go.
I think.
So you push the gold man. What happens
Yeah,
now?
what happens?
He tumbles down. You hear a loud splash. Then you hear another thrashing of waves and more of that.
Mm.
Okay, one last thing. I want to poop over the edge.
No, don't do that. You're gonna fall in.
I'll hold Gabe
Yeah, I'll
steady.
anchor myself. We'll just do like a real manly.
No, use a fucking tying rope
Poop
thing to
assist.
yourself or something. Michael, don't even go near the edge.
So it's you brave adventurers here. You guys are kind of holding him, and Gabe is here.
I hate these antics we get into. I
Yeah.
hate like we can just go see what else is in the cave, but Gabe's like, let me poop over the edge. You put my butt right here and fart and shit. It's like a dog. It's like I just want to poop on this fucking lamppost for no fucking reason.
So it doesn't actually go down there because
Yeah.
it's
Of course it does.
Wait, I want to try to like
No, you don't.
whip.
No, you don't. Dude.
Use your magic rings.
Oh yeah, I'll use my telekinesis.
you do poop. Sandra, the werewolf hunter, observes this.
I forgot she was here.
So she is not familiar with you guys.
If I start ranting
And she's kind of
Here's a berry.
she's in the camp of, well, all right, it looks like we've tested it a couple times. When something falls in there, the big splash happens. What are you doing now? Oh no. And you're being held by Mikhail, who's being held by Zong, and it lands right on the rock, slides a little bit. You use the rings and cause it to hoist up, and you throw it over the edge there, and it goes all the way down. And
diagram of poop falling into water. It's awesome.
another loud splashing noise. You hear it,
Wow.
and
That was
Sandra.
I want to look at Sandra and be like, pretty impressive, huh, babe?
So this kind of sturdy elderly woman, not elderly, but middle-aged, certainly. She's, are you happy now? Are you satisfied? Can we go?
I want to, yeah, I just want to be like, this is what I deal with every day.
I think you're enabling it.
Let's explore the other side.
Yeah, I'm holding Gabe, letting him poop over the edge. Yeah, see what I'm dealing with here?
Look at this.
I just
It's up to
wanna,
me to
like-
keep these guys alive.
I want to take a rock and wipe my ass.
Let's go. Let's go check out the rest
Yeah,
of the cave.
enough.
Yeah, you
Gabe
make sure to
walks
let
away,
Sandra know that you're.
dirty and unclean.
So
I will
yeah,
turn back into a bat at the very least.
you turn back into a bat and kind of
Such a chaotic.
fly around.
All right. Flies away. Like, what the fuck?
So you're going back up, I assume.
Yes.
Gabe's kind of like the dog, you know, how it wipes its butt on the carpet.
If we ever finish this like entire campaign, you guys are gonna have to mercy kill me at the end. Like
Yeah,
like Lenny at the end of Mice and Men.
Oh,
but we're gonna shoot you in the back of the head and it's gonna ricochet because of your fucking crystal.
Whoa, the most
or
tragic
it'll
ending of
shatter.
all.
Everyone will
Yeah.
get killed.
And the bits kill Michael and Seth, but then I'm left as a living skull, and
Wow.
I just have to suffer for my misdeeds.
Dang.
Yeah, the omniscient voice, the Bismillah.
Hey, I'm on screen now.
Yeah, it's Bismillah for sure.
Where are you? Oh.
I'm on the
Yeah,
bed.
Bismillah's like Deadpool. He can break the fourth wall.
Yeah, I'll let you
we'll
guys
go to the other
in my bedroom.
river
Oh,
or whatever.
The
tunnel.
next passageway, and this is, yeah, definitely a stony kind of passage. This gets kind of deeper gradually. Excuse me. And it starts to go south. You want to continue?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It kind of goes for a little quick drop off. And you can see below there is looks like some kind of underdark highway.
Can I do an echolocation?
Sure. You can tell it's kind of wide and it's going like kind of like this.
Okay. Sweet.
Let's see if that's the one. Okay, that might be the one that goes to Lucky City. That's pretty dope. We can stay in this area and travel in the not so deep Underdark and get between Berryburg.
Well, let's check it out.
Maybe we
Yeah,
should make
let's
a
see.
house here.
Yeah, let's see where it goes. Let's go to the north, east or west.
North. Do you want to go
Northeast.
this one?
No. Go
No,
down
that's
where
east. Or
you're at, but
no,
we're gonna take the
east.
east side.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
East passage.
Ion. No.
Ion. Okay. It continues going this way, and it's pretty straight, you know, and it's kind of familiar too. You've definitely traveled this way before.
Sweet.
Actually, it takes a couple hours as you're traveling, and it's still going.
Guys, if we get back to Lucky City, I feel like we should be like pretend that we don't know what happened to Jorgensen. Well, only because I don't want to bring trouble to this new place. And if we tell him
Oh, no.
that Jorgensen is
Well,
at
At the very least, we're just gonna be like, dude, some crazy shit happened.
no, we'll just say Berryburg fell and we delivered the message to Jorgensen, but like we have no clue where he went. That dude's probably dead.
So you guys do realize this is the path to Lucky City.
Sweet.
Okay.
This part is connected. Let me bring this map around here. Blessings.
Jesus.
Hell yeah, dude.
Should we go back or do you guys want to pop into Lucky City?
Man, I said we pop into Lucky City.
Yeah, I'd be down for if Greg is willing a little more blackjack. I really like the dice
Okay,
version.
how about this? I was thinking instead of blackjack, we just play regular dice.
Well, what is regular dice then?
Yeah, play
Oh,
something a little faster.
Yeah, blackjack is probably faster now that I think about it, but
Let's
dice.
just play like roll and like, oh, if I get odds, my money doubles if I
Yeah,
get
odds
double
or
nothing.
evens.
Yeah, just something simple.
I feel like blackjack didn't even take that long though.
No,
I felt
it's
like
just
it
that
did.
there's a lot of rules and I gotta
Yeah.
mitigate it. Whereas we could just do
Yeah.
odds and evens. Greg can just do it without me having to step in.
Exactly.
So we'll do the roulette wheel. That's all we'll get, roulette.
So this is kind of like,
I don't want to go to Lucky City anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's should be exactly what we do, but
Yeah, so this is the passage. You don't know how that translates, but because this is not to scale, but you do know that it connects at one point. This point connects to some path along this way.
that's dope.
That's awesome.
So I'm just going to put it here, and it is not to scale.
No.
Okay.
So it's to scale.
Unofficial Underdark. And what was this? Yeah, many other things to explore. So this actually is.
Dude, Skyrim music just fits so well for fucking D&D sessions.
I'm so glad that the music. That's something I did before when I was a DM in college, but it took a long time to just get the right song for things. So I ended up it ended up distracting more than aiding.
If you just use like ambient Skyrim, it's
Yeah.
perfect. It's
Yeah.
literally perfect. I don't know what it is. It's like that, dude. And Kingdom Come music worked pretty good earlier too. So you should check out that soundtrack, Greg, for the next video.
Kingdom Come.
Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Okay.
Got like a good medieval style. So instead of like Skyrim's sort of like, I don't know how to explain, like fantasy sort of feel.
Yeah.
This one's more medieval.
Okay.
It'd be great for town music, I think.
Should look up Yu-Gi-Oh! GX theme. That's not actually it.
I
Dude,
know.
so chill.
Okay. So are you headed to Lucky City?
Yeah.
I think we should stop and like go back to the town so the people don't think we just went missing.
Oh, that actually is a good point.
All right,
Plus, we
yeah.
are with Sandra.
Yeah. I guess we'll go back. We'll tell Sandra we know where we're at.
So by the time you get back, it's basically the middle of the night. And nobody's super worried, but they're kind of happy to see you again.
Excellent.
Oh,
We'll tell
one
them we
thing.
didn't find.
I actually have to do retroactive. There is a puma in the cave.
Oh, sweet.
So you can choose to sneak up on this thing, try to fight it, or just scare it away.
Greg, I'm gonna use wait, no. Gabe, why don't you just get him?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Use
I'm
your
gonna
rope.
do that because I want to skin him.
Use your rope, dude.
Such an ability. I will, but I wonder if I should use my rope or is he sleeping or I'm
Looks
able
like
to
it's
sneak up
sleeping.
on him?
Yeah.
You could just leave it alone.
So I was just assuming,
I-
Gabe, you turned into a bat to fly up the kind of tight passageway, and that's why you're able to sneak up on it.
Okay. Then yeah, I want to get right next to it. Dispel and stab it in the heart.
Why not just
Instant rope it, dude. Because like,
why
Yeah.
don't you just why do you
All right, I'll rope it first. I thought it would be a quick action.
Okay, rope.
but you might miss and then
yeah,
he
that's the
kills
thing. You're not skilled at that kind of thing.
You manage to get this thing in a rope. It's now roped up. It's making big cat noises, big puma. And it's saying Adidas sucks. Nike sucks.
I stab it in the heart.
Make an
And I
attack
say
roll.
Tim's for life.
Make an attack roll to see if that works. You've got to do this just for ones.
2.
+4, my AC.
That does not work.
Not my AC, my other thing.
AC doesn't. That's armor.
I meant
class.
my attack bonus.
Attack bonus. Doesn't really help. Even though it's tied up, you just managed to kind of glance against part of the rope, which cuts the rope.
How am I how am I actually that like unskilled?
Well, you got a 2. You got a 2. It's very unlucky. So the ropes are slowly coming undone. You can attack again. You can use a spell. You have some time here.
Magic missile of head.
Yeah, I feel like with my sword, I want to just come down on him like that.
The sword.
You have spells that are accurate as fuck. You can do a super accurate attack and kill it.
All right, I'm gonna magic missile his head.
Gabe, don't listen
Do what
to
you
them.
want, Gabe. Yeah.
Don't listen to these haters.
Yeah,
You got your own style.
Do it. Do what you want. Do
I'm
it.
gonna magic missile his head.
Okay. That hits. You can roll for damage.
You know that reminded me of Limmy's show. You know, and I am Vulcanhook, your guide on your quest.
Kill
And then he's
Jester.
like, kill the Jester.
That was so funny. And it's ignored the first time. And then he's again says, kill Jester. Kill the Jester.
But she's necessary for your guide on your quest.
You kill her.
Oh,
You lost.
D&D thing?
No,
Yeah,
it kind of. That was a funny show.
So I got 3, and I think it's that times 2, or that plus wisdom times 2. So 6, 8.
18 damage, sounds like.
Oh, really?
Because magic missiles
16.
times 3.
Plus wisdom. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it is 18 or 20. Yeah, yeah.
It's a direct hit on the puma's head. You kill the puma.
Good.
Yeah.
Now I wish to skin it.
By the time you're mostly done skinning it, by the time the rest of the people, Sandra, who was complaining about you to the others, for your antics with the tunnel, but you halfway done skinning when they all make it up, climbing up the kind of awkward way. So you have an entrance to the Underdark now from Marshburg, very close by Marshburg, but you can't bring like a cart down there. You couldn't bring a lot of people, and it's not an official entrance, so you can't directly pay unless you go to a depot, a Sunken Dwarf like station. You cannot pay for a safe passage.
Oh.
So you'd have to go straight. You know, what you'd have to do is go directly from here.
That's fine with me.
All there.
I think that it's a safe enough passage that we don't need to pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of purple and stuff, but I guess it is fairly safe to get to the passage that we know leads to Lucky City.
Blue.
Yeah, the Lucky City's blue.
Yeah, yeah.
We just gotta worry about if we go to Haven Falls Mountain, but otherwise we're doing pretty good here.
Greg, is it okay that I added Puma pelt to my inventory?
Sure.
Remember, you gotta tan that leather, or else it's gonna go bad.
No, I want it to rot on my skin.
God.
The stinky dwarf. Yeah.
The stinky, hairy, he's got like the half blown off face of a puma.
Some of the
just-
teeth are hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be kind of sick. I like make a hood out of the head, but only half of it.
I'm thinking of like that, like the workaholics, or maybe even like the Skyrim, like the generals.
Oh yeah.
How they have those bear hats.
I was thinking I like Tropic Thunder when he kills the panda and then he like skins it and does that with it.
Oh
A
man,
great
why do I
scene.
not remember that scene?
It's like a little nothing scene. But it's funny because it's like his favorite animal or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a funny movie.
I love that movie.
One of my favorite comedy movies.
I mean, we're doing pretty good, fellas. We just found a fucking entrance to the Underdark. And
Let's say Berryburg or the Berry Burger Burgerians.
speaking of which, do we want to end it here? We just got back from the successful hunt in the cave. We found a new entrance to the Underdark, and we've officially established the town of Marshburg.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we could end it here. I'm down. Seems like a good stopping point.
Question is, do you want to create the scroll of house now?
It's Gabe's scroll.
Yeah, what's your call?
I haven't decided yet.
You can do that another time, that's fine. You did create the freaking walls, like hundreds of feet of walls.
Yeah.
Like thousands of feet, actually, I think. Like, because you could do 225 a day. And yeah.
We did 8 days, so we did at least 1,600 feet.
Wow.
Looks like I might have done more than some other people, but
No, Gabe did a good job here.
there's no pointing fingers.
I mean, what type of blessing from what God would Gabe give for doing something like that?
I don't know. I mean, definitely watching over these people who worshipped Para, so Para would bless you. If you help someone's follower, it's generally their patron god that kind of helps you, likes you because of that.
I do have a note that says Karumu has smiled upon me for some reason.
That's charity. So that is more
maybe
charity
that
that
was
you
from
just
the
did.
socks.
Yeah, it was.
That's right. Okay. Good call here. This is a good stopping point. I mean, with Berryburg all settled up, I'm gonna keep the territory open. What do you guys want to do next? You know, there's nothing right now pressing because these people are taken care of. They're able to provide for themselves for the most part as best as, like, you know, some
Yeah, we gave
scattered
them the
Native American
watermelon
Indians
seeds.
could.
Yeah, they got
Well, I do
seeds,
think
they got a fish pool, they got walls, they got.
Yeah, if
I
they
would think
can't survive on their own after this, they're useless.
And
they've
man,
got
I would
skinny
say
leaf.
like we did a good job almost replicating Berryburg because now they have the big town unintentionally with the center mass, and you know it's like it's got
Yeah.
a wall much like Berryburg, it, you know, albeit a shittier wall. But I mean, this is like their next chapter of like turning into wood elves. They're gonna be. I personally think it's gonna be like a crazy trading hub, but it's gonna be a barter system instead of gold.
Yeah,
I mean, dang. Like, think about that
So-
though. Like, if the Cherokee Indians in some tribe just had this, it's like a 1,600 square foot square, you know, or not square foot, but like 400
Octagon.
by 400, you know, of wall, 10 feet high, stone wall. That would be an incredible monument. You know, that would definitely become a hub.
Yeah,
I'd like to think too. It's like
well, we
they
know-
have
My bad,
they have- they've got a good reputation maybe in the future with the elves because skinny leaf for trade and the bug dude, and then
She's a
they're
prince.
common people.
Yes.
They're common people, so like outsiders would be more willing to trade with them for like old things that they would want, you know?
That's what I was thinking too. Between like the bug guy and I mean maybe they'll set up like a system, like a pathway from town to town. You know, maybe they'll like it'll be a long journey still, but it could be like a feasible thing.
I do want to mention, guys, we need to find a new companion because we just lost somebody quite important.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
lost a lot of companions.
We
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Well, thankfully, she's not lost. I almost prefer letting her stay
Yeah.
here so that we don't involve her in anything dangerous.
Yeah, she served her purpose. She
Yeah, I
did
still
what she
feel,
needed to do.
and she's serving even like a more noble purpose, you could say.
Yeah.
I do want to ask one question that was not fully made clear: is who was in charge while
Yeah.
Mikhail, the chief of Marshburg,
So
is
that's
gone?
I'm the chief, and as chief, I declare that there's a council of people, including Corderio, the wolf lady, the skinny leaf, Archibald, and that other character. What was his name?
Jorgensen?
Jorgensen.
You're gonna add Jorgensen to the fucking
To the council, yeah, because I feel like it needs balance
He
somehow.
is
And I'm
smart.
still the chief.
yeah,
He
that's true.
might
And
have
then
some good ideas.
And nobody there is gonna let him get away with like any shady shit, I feel like.
yeah, and plus as long as he has a role to play, he might not try to sabotage anything. As
Well,
long as he's like, yeah, see, I'm like, he's gonna be a dickhead. He's gonna be like the annoying cop. But if he wasn't the annoying cop, he'd go rampage. He'd hurt somebody.
Let's just hope this doesn't come back and bite us, because I do feel like like his greed might have some ill effects, but we'll see.
The
I
halflings
just
are
don't
actually
want-
not too happy with that because they think there should be a majority of halflings and not humans. Because there's right now rather an elf, 2 humans, Credorio and Sandra, and Jorgensen and Archibald. So that's 2 halflings and 3 non-halflings. So they want 2 more halflings.
All right. I'm gonna say Crederio, why don't you count this out? Like, Skinny Leaf, you can talk to them. I don't know.
So replace Credorio with someone, or do you want to just have 4 council members?
How about
replace him?
Well, how about we just do the current council members, interview all the halflings and pick 2 out of them?
Yeah, let's say that the other halflings can, amongst themselves, elect 2 council members, whoever they think should be there.
We'll let them run their own elections and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm still the chief.
No, you declare that at the end of the meeting.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm the chief. Okay.
So everything you get final say on the board members, but
Yeah, make sure you fart on your chair real good so nobody sits there.
and let's
martial law.
can we just presume that they'll be voting? And otherwise, if Michael's there, he'll have the final say in everything.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
it's gotta
yeah.
be majority rule.
Yes, that is that's definitely how they plan to run the council. With 7 people, an odd number, kind of like the Supreme Court on this. Okay, 2 council members of their choice. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, that's dope. We got the whole town. We finally have like a town that's ours, basically.
Yeah, we literally have a government. We have a trade system. We have fortified walls.
And we built it from the ground up, essentially. Like, I know they did some of their little mud huts.
So I have the final parting gift for Skinny Leaf. I feel like if you're down, Gabe, would be to give her the house, the scroll house. If she would want that. If not, then no. We don't have to do it.
Because if you think about it, we could still come back and use this place. Still sleep here. Just that
You guys
she'll
do
be
have
there.
property.
I know I do remember that, yeah.
And where else are we gonna put it?
Fine, I wanna say, babe, no, I'll be more respectful about it. I'll be, I wanna be a little teary and sniffly. Be like, do you think maybe I could give you this?
Ah.
As a retirement gift
Um,
from all
I'm
of
gonna
us.
miss you.
she she doesn't accept. She prefers actually, she thinks that you would, it just as a kind gift, she actually does very much appreciate the gesture, knowing that you're genuine. But she doesn't accept. She says that she's more comfortable just sleeping in the trees, and she's planning to make herself a little tree bungalow.
So
That's pretty dope.
what I'll give her then is I'll give her my voice. No,
Give her a scroll.
I don't have any more, remember? I lost everything. I
Make
was
her
gonna get
some
what if I give her
scrolls.
the voice of
No, I'm
transmutation?
saying that like act like a
Oh.
sigil scroll.
Yeah, okay. I'll say, okay, hey, Skinny Leaf. I'll give you a sigil scroll. I'll let her pick. I'll give her my
Oh.
list of stuff. Okay, I'll say, just tell me what type of scroll you want for my spells. I'll do anything I can to make it for you.
Wow. Okay. Let me let's see this. She thinks crowd heal.
Sweet. I'll give her a crowd heal.
Cool. Let me write that in her inventory. Roll of crowd heal.
Now crowd heal's a level 5. So that'll make it a level 6. Which make it just a little bit tougher. Make it really tough, really.
Dang.
Really good one.
Cool.
And I have 2 level 5s now, so I can do that.
Very cool. All right, guys. I think that's GG for today.
Awesome.
Good stuff, everyone.
Much
Very
fun.
good.
Yeah, GG, guys. We're in the
Thanks as
recording.
always, Greg.